Greetings and salutations, travelers. Welcome back to the Inn of Planar Crossroads. First off, our announcements. Less than 5 minutes. A disclaimer. This is an adult podcast that features adults using adult language. Sometimes you have been warned.
Thanks, Dad.
Pathfinder has spoken. Next up, Patreon. $50 a month. If we get up to that for the Inn of Planar Crossroads, it's going to be for a rulebook to be given away. At $100 a month, we will give away a Pathfinder 2nd Edition rulebook playtest rulebook that is going to be in limited supply, I'm sure. So you will be able to have a chance to get in on that. Our current session is session 52, I believe, of Rise of the Runelords. And we are currently at Skull Crossing, if you're wanting to figure out where we are. Of course, the display will tell you that, kind of. Our subscriber giveaway for 200 is happening soon, so if you want in on that, you need to get in on it. We did hit our 200 subscribers, and we are going to be giving away one shot, as promised. Next one-shot giveaway will be at 400, and Colin is supposed to run that one. And finally, we have a monthly giveaway that we do for patrons of the giant tier or higher. So if you want to get in on that, you can. It's a mystery gift this time. Actually, no. This is going to come out after that goes live. So this time it's not a mystery. We're going to be giving away a let me get it. June's giveaway is 2 maps. We will already know this by the time that this goes live. But the fun thing that I found at the con that will definitely be interesting is giving away this thing. It's all the episodes of the Dungeons and Dragons Saturday morning cartoon. So I found that there at the con, and I was like, I have to give this away on the channel. So that's going to be July's giveaway.
Seems good.
No one's gonna buy it. We're actually gonna lose patrons.
Both your patrons are gonna just jump off.
Like, nope, hate that show. But anyway, all that said, I believe we're ready to start the game.
Woo. And
Yes.
Mal will show up and wake up from his stupor.
Probably at some point.
Oh, he's doing
Mal's
it
gonna-
again, like
If Mal's
always.
going to be my siege mage, I feel like I should eventually get custody of that character sheet for when he doesn't show up, because he's an integral part of the build now. Wayko, wake up, shoot that thing. Smoke your pipe. Smoke trees, shoot ogres.
Nah, I got it. I've got that character sheet.
Fair enough. Okay. I can live with that, I think, somehow.
You gotta lean into things, Tommy. You gotta let him go. All right, there's
Lean
Wayko
into
right
what?
now.
What do you want me to lean into?
I'll
If I
be
lean
as
into the
deliberately
chair-
infuriating as Malcolm always is.
You don't have to try to be infuriating. That's just you as a person.
I know.
That's why Facebook decided they don't want you anymore. The most
I am
popular
aware.
social media service on planet Earth decided that Kane's not good enough.
No, I think it's because the email address tied to it is like 13 years old and doesn't exist anymore.
No, yeah, I'll do it.
Oh, that would do it. All right, time to start the game.
Time to start the game. Woo.
Indeed. Last time we left our heroes, they had just finished up killing some more ogres, especially a rather potent ogre here at the Western Caves portion of Skull's Crossing, because that ogre had a certain connection to Lamashtu. He was much stronger. Apparently, Gideon believed an anti-paladin of Lamashtu, and was throwing out some nasty javelins at Magpie and did quite a bit of damage.
Yes, sir.
All that taken care of, they got the loot off him and all the fun stuffs. So now it is time to continue. So there we are. What would you guys like to do?
Well, I'm going to make a perception check real quick. It is a natural 20, so it's a, 32? And I'm wasting them now. Let's make a perception check and make sure it's safe. Yeah,
I mean,
it's a
that's
34.
should be
34, actually.
a good a thing to waste it on as any.
Yeah, fair enough.
And what was Mazus going to do?
Run forward. He's going to rush through the AP as fast as he can so we can get the 2nd edition. Mazus, wait! I'm looking around. I know we're starting almost an hour late. Wait for the perception check. Kill him, Adam. Kill him,
I
Dad.
don't know what you... Hey, someone else is breaking the meta of it, so
Yeah,
if
don't
I kill one, I kill both.
don't police your friends, dude.
Why not? Someone has to.
Yep. It's called the GM.
No, fuck off. Really
So,
though.
you don't see anything specific. As far
Don't hear
as
anything?
the
Smell anything?
Nope.
What a goddamn waste of a natural 20 then. All right, let's go. Proceed. Second edition awaits us. I'm gonna go up here.
All right.
Along with certain doom. Doomy doom doom doom.
Doom.
All right. So
let the bird go first.
Yeah.
I can make a stealth check. I'm
All right,
comparable
Fang,
in
you
stealth.
go for it. Do it up.
Oh, I've dropped my D20.
go for it. See what happens.
Okay, we fucking
this
will.
C5 right here is another slope, so you guys can make it. You won't need checks necessarily to make it up this time.
35
because
stealth.
You're not in a press. 35 stealth. Okay.
Mm.
So you get up there.
Did the character sheets update? These look very different.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
terrible.
it's super
They
ugly.
did.
I hate it. I hate it
Font is
so.
so small. I don't know how to fix it.
There's no way to fix it. I checked.
I'm
But
really
your
happy
font
I
is
have my
bigger.
own like
Why is your font
PDF.
bigger?
Because it's just his. Oh wait, yeah.
Better.
His font is bigger because he has more text than you, so it forces it bigger. I assume.
Nah, it's not that.
No. Oh yeah, I get it in the case at all. I have no idea. It's super shitty.
Yeah, you got that fat font.
You're using a different. You have purple on yours. That's why it's weird.
You got purple.
There's always purple.
No, if you look at my description text, it's just white. Yours is purple. You're weird.
Anyway, you guys continue on. You can go in through here, and you come up to C6, and you can see C6 on the top of this skull edificed dam that has been chipped away at quite substantially. It's an upper walk of Skull's Crossing, and it's relatively clear of rubble at the moment, though there are 3-inch layers of water has pooled across much of the surface. It seems to be almost spilling over the dam itself. Here and there, sections of the dam's surface have crumbled away, although this damage appears to be relatively old in some portions. A tower of skull-shaped domes sits at the center of the dam, as you see on the picture. To the north, surge of choppy waters of Storval Deep, while to the south, the slope of the dam's face drops away nearly 300 feet to the muddy lake below.
Well, this can only end well.
Yep. Get
I'm
to
so
it.
glad I still got flying going on.
Yeah. Whoop, didn't mean to do that. That didn't happen. Okay, let me make another perception check. I want to know how much I can fix of this damn thing with castings of stone shape. This time it's only a natural 17 that I'm wasting. I've got the luck of Greg's magical dice tray, because we've seen it. He does roll that well live. And here, it's a 32.
A 32 what? Nature?
Perception.
Perception?
Mhm.
I mean, it's
Would
old
you like
damage.
nature?
No, engineering would be more appropriate.
Okay, how about
I mean, the
engineering?
leak is on the other side of the dam, so you
Mhm.
can't see it from here. So
That's
I would
fair.
say
Well,
that
we can
you'd
hear it,
have
but
to-
you can't
I would say
see
you'd
it.
have to get over there to inspect it,
Okay, fair
especially
enough.
since it's dark.
Yeah.
It is night. You can hear it, but not see it. I thought you were talking about these portions over here.
That's also relevant.
The repair of the dam would take days, if not
Okay.
weeks, because
But
new stone.
I'm talking about in
would have to
magical
be brought in.
terms, not in like hiring a repair team. I mean like strictly with stone shape.
It would still take weeks, days
Okay,
or
cool.
weeks, because
Next question for you is, how big are these gigantic skulls that are hanging off the dam? On a
As
scale of 1 to Temple of Doom from 90s Nickelodeon, how big? Or Legends of the Hidden Temple, that was it.
If you look at the artwork that I sent,
it's Temple of Doom.
Okay. So does it track that a stone shape that removes the extra stone that is those skulls and puts it back in the right there, say, for example, would that fill that hole?
Mm,
If anything, the skull looks bigger
Possibly.
than the hole.
it's possible. but again, that's going to take weeks
Okay.
to get
Not
stone.
not
up
one
in
casting
there.
of stone shape to do that to that, because that's how stone shape works.
No, because
Look, I know you want
can
this
only
dam to
move
blow, but I
so
have magic.
much.
Oh, yeah,
You can
yeah,
only
that's true.
move so much stone at a time.
Yeah, I keep
Colin.
forgetting these aren't 5-foot squares.
Yeah.
No. And you guys are looking out on it right now. There's the area. C6 is where you currently are looking out upon.
Okay, so how big are the squares on this board? I can't find the 25 feet. Okay, so that would be Jesus.
150
yeah,
feet of just
yeah.
the surface of the stone.
We're gonna need
That's
more
just
druids.
the surface. Anyway, so you guys gonna stay there? Western Caves? Gonna move forward?
So I made a perception check. I'm gonna make a survival check as well. It is a 35. I want to see, like, does it look like there are more ogres that have moved through the dam or might be presently, like, across the way or over here?
26 stealth from Magpie behind the cross. Okay. What was the result on the
survival? 25. Well, hang on. 27. Warcat aids another.
It doesn't appear like there's many more, if any more, ogres in here.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn back to the rest of the squad. The dam's going to blow. There's nothing we can do about this. Unless one of you has a bright idea.
Well, we need to inspect it and see how big of a damage there is. Now, will you move it, or shall I?
I will.
Yeah, you're kind of blocking the way.
You guys can move past allied squares. We're not in combat. That's a
I
large
know
space.
mechanically we can move past your square, but your cat's giant ass is kind of still in the way.
There you go.
Okay.
Nobody wants to step out
forward.
on the bridge.
I rolled my very, very bad stealth check.
Yeah, that's really bad for you.
Also,
Fair.
speaking from a meta knowledge standpoint, there's always a relief valve in these things.
Yeah.
It is a dam.
Yeah,
It does look like a dam.
Well, I mean, looking just at the rust stains on these, or well, the whatever stains on these skull mouths, there has to be some sort of relief, like out of these skull mouths, to take
Mhm.
pressure off the dam.
Mhm.
Yeah, if you look at the image, it's like water pouring out of it.
I mean, what image are you even talking about? I
It's
keep
in the
hearing.
He
chat.
linked it in,
Oh,
path,
awesome.
in chat.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
So,
The official
okay.
artwork.
Oh, nice. That looks a lot better than the map does.
You know, looking at that, I didn't even notice the skull mouths were open. I just saw the ogre silhouette, and I like zoned in on that and nothing else.
This definitely looks like Legends of the Hidden Temple.
All right, moving. We're moving. Give me the map for the stupid bridge.
It's up top,
there.
my dude.
This is the
Top
map
left
for the
corner.
stupid bridge.
Well, okay. There's no like small map for the stupid bridge.
No, that's
Not
stupid enough.
particularly this size.
Okay.
Big
Stupid
map.
bridge. Stupid bridge.
I'm moving until you stop me.
I'll go behind.
Okay.
I'll be flying behind Gideon above the water. The water that's collected on the dam, I should say.
There is 3 inches of water on the dam, and it's still raining.
Seems like a lot of water.
Okay. Well, the noise of the rain should cover our movement pretty well.
In the darkness.
Fair.
Speaking of which,
Yeah. I don't know about the sound of rain on plate mail.
Ting 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 ting.
Yeah. Yay, we're
it's the
getting
start.
some
It's the
sound.
start of our own stomp routine.
Like Bender's heartbeat.
Hard pass.
So I have line of sight 2-ish squares in front of me, and that's all I have. Ooh, that's rough. Okay. Damn you, Paizo, for making the maps so weirdly scaled.
Just move.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, what are we doing, gentlemen?
We're going forward.
We are
Yeah.
going forward.
Questing!
Beast.
Questing!
This is not where the 10 boars are. We need to go back, take their tusks, return them
I
to
can
the
fly
West River.
over the whole bridge.
One of them has 2 hearts. I don't know why.
Those
Wayko! No!
Those flying need to make me a fly check as it is
That's
raining.
Very well.
It's
Fly check.
very windy.
Good news for you. I trained to fly when I learned how to fly.
Good.
I believe I can fly.
And also mechanically, I put ranks in it, so I'm not bad.
Oh, yeah, I've been anticipating it. I've been ranking it like this whole time, baby. 27. Guess who's great at flying in storms? The storm guy.
The guy with the storm patron.
There you go.
This is him right now.
What about you, Emmy?
Trying to make sure I got everything added up. So I got some Griffin Mane stuff on top of this. Okay, yeah, so that should be accurate. Oh no. That's real bad.
Emmy, you go down into the ground and splat with a splash.
Oh,
Rough.
Just be thankful you weren't flying over the edge like Wayko was,
Yeah.
because you would have literally fell to your death. But there you go.
And it's
We
too
must
late to call for the Simurg to save your ass, so...
It's not
Yeah.
too late. It's not early enough. You gotta rest for a week.
Yeah.
Ah, son, what
Hey,
action?
your daughter.
It's okay. Waco's
Gotta
got
call
you.
you baby girl.
Weird
He'll-
He'll
situation.
grab you and then cast Featherfall, and you guys will just lightly land in
Exactly.
depths. All right.
Lightly
enough
land in the
pushing
torrent of
around.
water.
So my stealth check was
Alright.
35. I'm gonna approach the. I want to get within 60 feet of this thing, and then I'm gonna make a perception check. And I'm everything that's in an Elven Curved Blade's threat range is what I'm rolling. 33 from a natural 19. What do I see, smell, and hear?
You
And
see,
taste.
smell, and hear mainly rain.
Okay.
That's mainly what you see, smell,
Huh.
and hear.
Why did we? Oh, I see. There's another map.
I thought you said
Okay.
manly rain.
Okay, so ogres are probably well. The
Mainly
rain could.
rain.
The rain would wash away their scent. Okay, so what
Could
else?
be manly rain.
Manly rain.
Manly rain, manly rain. Okay, there you go. You mainly see, smell, and hear the rain. There's not a lot coming through because it is
Okay.
raining quite heavily.
Mhm.
You can't even smell anything except the rain at the moment.
Okay. How about that
The ogre
giant
sense is
outcropping
being
in the middle of
washed
the dam?
That's where you guys are. That is the Skull's Watch portion right here.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
gotta be
I
where the
wanna know
release
what that
is.
is.
Right here.
Mazus
I
will
know.
stick out his tongue. Is it salt water or is it fresh water?
It is fresh water. It tastes
No
like
carp in this dam.
Carpe Diem?
Carpe
Oh.
dam.
Carpe diem.
Carpe diem.
I'm gonna slap all of you with a rule book.
No, that's my
Hey,
job.
rule boy.
Can't do that. We're
No,
not in
I'm not with
we're not in
rules,
person
Tommy. I'm
anymore.
not going to physically assault you with the metaphysical manifestation of pedantry. I'm going to assault you with a piece of processed pulp.
Well, that's not very nice. But
Not
really,
after
though,
a
what
cranston
is
like
this
that.
giant building thing? What does it look like? How many entrances are there, et cetera, et cetera?
It looks like a big pile of domed skulls. It looks
Okay.
as it looks on the page. And you do find that this ghastly display has been used. Some of the doors look like they've been opened and closed, so it's the ogres or someone has been going in and out of here.
Okay,
Does there appear to be one that's been more used than the other?
that's a good question.
Not particularly, just looking.
Okay.
So it's these two entrances, and that's it.
Well, that's what you see on this side.
Okay.
Wayko's flying over here, so
Well,
Choose one. We'll go in.
Just flipping about.
Alright. Magpie would like to roll another stealth check and try the doors.
I'll keep my 35, thanks.
Also, check the doors for traps.
okay.
I will. Whichever door Magpie goes to, I'm going to stealth behind him and have my bow out. And you know the drill. Ready action for a surprise round to shoot a dude if dude.
Are
dies.
these wee
Emil,
gray bits? Are they
Cast
windows?
shield on herself so that she's protected from whatever.
Aye, that spell would honestly probably keep the rain off you too. Orange and blue will be the stealth, white will be the disable device.
Orange and blue.
That is the
There's-
second natural one in a row.
You blew
Die.
it.
Thanks, you fucking
Orange,
asshole.
orange. You glad you blew it?
So that'll be another 26 stealth. and a disabled device of plus 19. A 35 disabled device.
This one up here is where you're going to look first?
Yeah.
Okay. So that northern one. To answer Malcolm's question, these little orifices right here, they do look like they're open, like they have an opening in them. It's kind of covered over with a bunch of moss type stuff that's as thick as a curtain on the inside and some on the outside. So it's kind of like grown up both sides or grown down both sides, but they don't look like there's any glass in them. You come to that door, your disable device does tell you that it is not trapped, but it is jammed.
Okay. Is the disabled device enough for him to unjam it? Or is this like a Skyrim thing?
It seems jammed from the inside, not from the outside. Like someone has put junk into the sides of it, really jammed it in there to jam the door.
Okay, sure. What's the door made out of?
With thick wood.
Okay. So I guess we could like bash it down if we really need to. I'm gonna sneak my way on over to this other door here, and I'm not gonna touch it, but I'm gonna make a perception check. And a natural 16. Getting them out of my system now, it's a 30. Does this door also appear jammed?
So you kind of push on this door. Make me a reflect. No,
I didn't say touch it. Fuck you. I'm smarter than that.
Hey, I'm not the one that put a death trap at the front door of a tree raiser fort.
Yeah, and then I pussied out because I didn't want to hurt you guys and lose you as friends.
Well,
so congratulations.
Who puts a death trap at the front door? But anyway,
the Tomb of Horrors, you coward.
It wasn't building for the Tomb of Horrors.
I don't give a damn. Now blow me up with your ogres. All these ogres attack me.
This one
does
not
actually have a dam already.
Oh, shut the hell up.
So this does not appear to be locked or jammed.
Okay.
Interesting.
So I will sleuth my way on back, and I will grab Magpie, not physically because that's mean, and just, the other door isn't jammed. We should go that way.
You grab him mentally?
Yeah, we're picking him up.
No, stop, don't touch Magpie.
The kitty likes you.
I don't care what the cat likes.
Adam, I take my pimp cane and shove it in through the slit, and try and like push the vegetation to the side so I can see a glimpse of the inside.
Inside you see an ogre with an enormous crossbow.
Yes, we've
Who's
done
been
it.
waiting for you to open the gate. No. You look in there, you kind of push it a back, and it's dark here already. If you guys don't have a light source out, there is not a light source as the rain is the clouds from the rain are blocking it out.
I got lights.
Okay. The light shines in there a little bit, and the walls of this room are thick with green ropey fungus, and that's the type that's hanging down over your particular room that you're looking into. And it seems to be mainly, there's fungus in there, but then there's also an arrangement to some of the fungus that has order to it, a certain amount of order to it. So you're not
because
sure
you're
maybe
mentioning a lot of fungus, I'm going to see if I identify this fungus as dangerous. I think that's nature. Or
Yeah,
is
it
it
seems good. I'd also like to roll a
engineering?
knowledge nature check while he's doing that. So, like, I want to identify the moss and see if it's like naturally occurring in the region and not some kind of plant monster that's going to kill us.
Or is it similar to the moss we already ran into?
Yeah. 29 knowledge nature, Adam.
I don't think there's a lich in this moss.
You never know.
So between the knowledge natures and the knowledge dungeoneerings, there doesn't appear to be a poisonous moss. It appears to be a normal verdant moss.
Garden variety.
all right. Well, he's going to dematerialize and materialize on the other side. What?
All right. You are effectively in. I will reveal the rest of the area for you.
And all the mushrooms explode, and Mazus is dead. Rest in peace, Item Crafter.
Boom. There you go. So you're in here. Your light shines brighter in this darkness, and this room mainly appears to be covered in that moss. Not completely. The stone floor seems to have been walked on by some feet, some large creature feet of some kind. But other than that, it's about what you would expect. A large, empty room that's some of the moss has been piled up apparently in certain corners, but
That's
you're
where
not
they're
sure.
pooping. So Gideon, or not Gideon, Nahkräs is gonna look at Gideon and nod in the direction of the door with his bow trained on it, just right there.
Yep. If Magpie's not going to open the door, Gideon will.
No, I'll do it. I was gonna talk about why they would bar one door would be to force us to go through the other one.
And then we will kill them.
All right. It's not locked or anything.
Does not appear to be locked.
All right.
Gideon will hold a charge action.
Seems good.
Okay.
If we can hold charge actions, I too will hold a charge action. Jesus.
Well, for surprise round,
Yeah.
as per the ruling Alex gave us earlier, that a charge could be used as part of a surprise round.
Oh,
Yeah, but I
that's-
don't think you can prepare it. No, you can't prepare it.
Yeah, you need a feat to
But you
ready.
can do it in a
But you can
surprise
do it in a
round.
surprise round, so
Oh,
it's
okay.
super quiet.
27 perception to listen at this door. If there's anything on the other side.
You hear a shifting behind that door, Mazus, and it seems like there's something or someone in there. You open this door, Magpie?
Yeah, 29 stealth, same as before. 35 disable device. I'm gonna open the door.
I love how
Okay.
Wayko is just wandering.
Well, yeah, he's waiting for us to shut up and get inside.
The door does not explode.
Anything around this
And-
corner?
Your death. No, another door.
Oh, finally.
Doors, my weakness.
All right, left or right?
I'm gonna cast open this door.
Left. If
Cast-
left,
Cast-
left, go again.
Okay, you cast open on that door. This is what greets your eye, and
Poop all over C7.
You don't know
the
that.
light goes in,
Yeah, it looks like
and
poop.
suddenly everybody hears.
Okay, what does that mean in
who
giant?
Speaks giant? Yep, who speaks giant? Well, whomever speaks giant would know they said that it said, "You're not going to kill us this time, ogre. Kill whoever is invading." Two different voices, for sure.
Both in giant.
Roll initiative.
We're both the voices in giant, Adam.
Yep.
Okay.
Giant.
Ooh, that's
voices.
bad.
Okay, well, there's someone speaking giant arguing with an ogre then.
Yeah, that's relevant. Barely got under Gideon.
I rolled real bad today.
I rolled a nat 13.
I rolled an 11.
I had a nat
So
6.
you're going first?
No, I only have I'm going after both you and Nahkräs.
It's a nice convenient line.
You need to put the 0 in your initiative, Tommy, otherwise it'll put you ahead of Gideon.
Oh, oops, sorry, you're right. But I need to
Is
win.
that-
It's more important to me.
That would represent a plus 30 initiative, which I know for sure is shit you don't have.
Not on this character. I need more hair familiars to pull that off.
Hair familiar? Oh, like hair, not hair as in like the animal, not hair as in your hair.
Initiative. I'm sure there's a witch archetype or something somewhere that looks cool.
I love my hair. You know some people who are way too attached to their hair?
Prehensile hair. Prehensile hair.
There's a whole lot of male pattern baldness in my mom's side of the family. If I go
It's a witch
looking, I'm gonna Ezrin out real hard in about 5 years, and then you guys will never see me again. Or I'll wear hats.
That's all it takes, man, for you to lose all self-confidence.
No, yeah, you have no idea. It's like Samson, except I can't kill people with a jawbone. I got the short
Well, you
end of the
can.
stick.
Have you ever tried? Jawbones are
It's-
basically hatchets.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
they're like dull hatchets. I
guess
keep
I
one
need
by.
to-
I literally keep one by my door as a billy club in case someone tries to break in.
That seems really appropriate for my preacher friend, and that's like the most flavorful thing I could ever hear you say. I think.
Samson, Kane, you just murdered people with the jawbone of an ass.
We just have exorbitant amounts of floor machetes. Careful where you step.
All right.
Yeah, I've got a couple of those.
They're going to get a. Let me see.
You have weirder stuff. You have like a floor
They were
helmet.
waiting,
Oh my god.
so they're going to get
Just
one round,
up your door.
and then you guys will start at the top of the other round.
They're gonna get a surprise round.
They were waiting.
Okay.
Yeah, because somebody opened the door.
I should have a round.
Mazes
You may
could
act
be
in this
entitled to a
round then,
stealth check.
Mazes.
Also,
You
do
may
they
act
have
in
line of
this.
sight to Mazes? Yeah, they have line of sight to Mazes.
It's not so much that they need it; it's that they were.
They heard us all coming.
There's stuff going on that
Sure,
they were
okay.
waiting for people to try and get them.
Then the
So-
light came in.
And these are not ogres. Mazes sees. Let me see. From your angle, you would also see this way.
He sees more Ettins arguing with themselves.
These are actually look more like the trolls that you saw. A lot like the coloring of the troll that Erin has the head of stuck down in her chamber area. Anyway, Mazes will let you go first, and then
Wait,
the
no,
trolls will
back
go.
up. What?
What?
Yep.
What?
Trolls,
You made
not
no. You
ogres.
made some sort of innuendo, and I missed most of it. Something stuffed in someone's chamber.
It was not an intentional innuendo, but if you want to feel that way about a 16-year-old, that's on
I
you.
don't know the age of consent. I mean, that's age of consent in Arkansas. You're good. You're super good.
All right.
In
No,
ogre
I think-
years.
don't think it is.
Major.
It's also the age of consent here, but it's not important.
Anyway, Mazes, what you doing?
Major price drop. Right there.
Major price drop. Right there?
Major price drop.
Yeah.
Is that
As
like
opposed to regular.
better than the normal price drop?
It
What
is.
kind of
Was that
price
like
drop are
100
we
bit?
talking here?
Oh, this is a very hungry one.
Oh.
DC
Oh.
23.
Oh, for that good damage, son. For that good damage.
Not bad.
All right. So the first one does not make it. I don't believe. No. The first, this ogre here does not make it.
So it is an ogre.
Not ogre. This troll here does not make it. I'm so used to. I've been saying ogres for the past bazillion sessions. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Everything in Lord of the Caliber is Gugs now for the same exact reason.
So he falls down.
So he takes 14 points of damage.
And the dam just got a little weaker.
And then this other one also does not make it, so she falls down in there. And that's 14 to her as well.
That looks
then-
like
and then they
17
need to
points of
make,
bludgeoning to me.
No, it's 14 from the fall, and then the whole
Oh, yeah.
pit.
17 for when the Sarlacc
contracts.
awakens and begins to feast on your flesh.
Fun.
And they need
All
to
right.
make a reflex save for half. Otherwise, they take 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Another reflex save while they're in there
Yeah.
of the same DC.
Yep. 20,
First one does not make it. Second one does not make it.
Right.
Let me move them out for just a second.
So they take.
So that's-
14 out of 17.
Total of 31.
17.
And that'll be my surprise round.
Okay. So that's that. I actually need to see what their HP is. That would be good, Adam.
Nah.
So that's that one's turn. The first one is in the pit. So does that pit activate on your turn or its turn?
It basically contracts on my turn.
Okay.
It's 40
So-
feet. Yeah, 40 feet deep.
And a climb DC of
Okay.
35.
Yep.
Jesus.
So
Yeah.
let me see what she has.
They're not getting out of there. They're dead.
It's short of them having a climb speed.
Let
Oh,
me
look,
see.
these
Make
guys
sure she
conveniently
doesn't-
bought potions of spider climb. Whoop.
So she does not have anything that's going to get her out of there. So she's going to try to climb. Don't think she's got enough to do with it. She does not.
Do they have
enough.
a 15 climb? Otherwise they can't make it.
No, she does not have a 15 climb.
Alright, so they're stuck.
She is. Let me check him. So, from down below, you basically hear an argument between these two trolls. You get off me, no, you get off me, oh, the walls hurt, type thing.
Seems like this one's in the bag.
And they both have that. That is going to be theirs. Move this around so that I can get that done correctly. There we go. All right, so that's in that one. Now this one comes forward and comes in here.
Hello.
And swings at Mazus.
Can't do that. You can only move or attack.
Yep.
All right, he's going to just move then. If he's just going to move, he's just going to move right here.
Just get up in there and beat the hell out of the wizard.
I'm gonna do
And
my
then this
AOO.
one's going to move right here.
It could be a 20.
It's not.
It's
But it
not,
could be.
but it could be.
It could be.
And it would have been 1 point of damage.
1 point of damage. So, both of
Bad
those
troll.
are right there. The one with the red dot right here, he looks like a very buff troll. He is very big and he looks angry. And you see his eyes get very bloodshot, almost as if the blood is taking over. He is very upset.
Man, that's the best way to word a barbarian. If
You
I've
would
ever heard
like
it.
him when he's
Man, that
angry.
guy is upset
He's so upset and disappointed.
that he gets a mechanical bonus out
A
of it.
barbarian that doesn't rage, he just gets very disappointed.
I am
Fuck yeah.
Sulk.
I'm not mad.
Dad
so
Barry.
upset with you right now. I'm so put out right now because of you.
When my parents take barbarian levels. Yes.
The
I'm
Dad
so
Barry.
disgruntled.
I'm so flustered.
Do not be alarmed. I found them. Captured 2 of them. But there's 2 more.
Oh, it sounds like somebody's gonna die.
Nonsense, Magpie.
Gideon's turn.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, open a door is an entire move action.
You could probably do it as part of a move.
I feel like Gideon could probably just run through the door, assuming it's not a pull.
Just lower your shoulder. It's a fucking pull. Just damn it!
Even if it was a pull, I'm pretty sure Gideon could just run through it.
Charge
It is a
charge
move action
for
to
this.
open and close.
That door would be.
It's-
Those doors would be so bad if they were pull doors right there, because you hit
Okay.
that corner. That's
Oh,
bad
God.
structural design. If they are.
So yeah, Gideon will open the door, I guess, as his move.
Just wail on it. Just run through it. Fuck doors.
All right, doors open.
Does he recognize this thing?
You've seen what Meg has in her chest in the wagon, so yeah.
You mean Aaron?
Okay.
Aaron has in her chest of the wagon, so yeah.
Okay. So I can't move anything else, but I do have my standard action, but I can't really do much with that. Actually, just 1 second here. So he's going to activate his Spirit Bond weapon and use it to become flaming.
Sorry.
It is now a flaming weapon.
in character. Perfectly in character.
Ooh, sick burn.
Bruh.
Okay. I just wanting to double check. Bull Rush is a full round action, or is it a standard?
A standard. It'll provoke unless you have improved bull rush.
No, yeah.
I don't have improved Bull Rush, but I need to get closer in, so that's what Gideon's going to do. Is he's going to Bull Rush the troll.
Okay, so it's going to take.
You would have to
it's-
spend a move action and a standard action to.
Yeah,
I thought it was a. Is it a? Oh, if I'm doing that, okay, disregard.
that'd be
I
super
thought it
sweet
was
though.
the same. So yeah, okay, fair enough. He's just going to then use his action to move, because that's
How
all
would you
he can
feel
do.
though? Yeah, it's
There's
like
not
a
much you
large
can do.
land.
Are you moving 5 feet or more?
He's going to 5 foot into the room, basically. Just move diagonally there.
I mean, you could try the acrobatics check.
Yeah, he'll fail.
He has heavy armor, so he can't do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Plus, I have a -3 to acrobatics. I don't think that's happening.
So
Alrighty.
Nahkräs' turn then.
So would you call this door size category large? Because I see there's two
Technically.
doors. Okay, so I can move through it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think that's what I'll do. Well, it's awkward because the troll, I'm assuming, also takes up like these 2 squares, right?
It does.
Okay,
Yes.
So I guess I'm just gonna full attack with my horn bow. I think it's all I can do. I could
Unless
move
you-
past it, but it's not gonna tickle.
Technically, you can't move past it because he would.
'Cause, like, I mean, I could go like from here to here, depending on what's on the other side of that line. I think I just gotta wait. Yeah, I'm gonna full attack with my horn bow. I'm kind of archery. First attack is not the best. Only kind of archery. It's
Semi.
a 24 to hit.
24 to hit that one.
Just right in
Not
front of
really
us.
Sure. It does hit.
All right. Are we still hasted? We're not, are we? I imagine that's wore off.
No, that has
Yep.
gone off because you guys wouldn't move.
Yeah. Oh, that's why we had to move because the buffs are ticking down. Fair enough. And then it's a 24 again. It's a 17 on the second roll. So both of these connect for. This is from 2 attacks from a +1 weapon for the purpose of his DR if he has it. 6 plus this much. Boom. So 19 damage total. Not bad, I guess.
Okay. It seemed to
And
go.
that- I guess that's all I got. I don't think my Warcat has a standard action, does she? Nope. No, she doesn't. Okay. That's all I got.
All right. All right.
Man, that rooster is pissed.
No, he's just noisy. Besides, we can always flavor that
Trolls are all were-roosters.
Henryetta is just trying to communicate with somebody.
That is better.
She's fussing at Wayko.
Yeah, she's losing her mind outside.
So now it is Magpie's turn.
Hawkaday. Magpie is, what was that last stealth score I rolled? 39?
30 something. Yep.
I'm gonna move through here.
We're gonna move through
6.
There.
Yeah, that's as far as I can get.
Okay.
Do I need to make the acrobatics checks if I'm hidden?
Depends on if they
I
see
don't
you.
think you
right?
can move through their squares though.
Oh, I can definitely move through their squares with an acrobatics check.
I mean, if you tumble.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Do I need to make the acrobatics check?
Because they can't resist what they aren't seeing.
Yeah. So if they can't see you, no. You're fine.
Hawkaday. And then. Yeah, I will still do it. Moved. I can't use that iterative that I finally just got a hold of. Very smooth. So I will draw my sword as part of my movement, and I will begin the butt stabbing once again.
Yes! The time has come!
I'm gonna get me a piece of that green cheek.
Wait a minute! Oh, yeah, they're trolls.
Magpie, what are you doing
got
here?
weird.
If only I had. Why do you think I'm here? You
Can
still got
Mazus
that
even
point?
see him?
Well,
I guess he
yeah,
sees
because
the
I
After the attack results, yeah.
Because
I guess he also sees the troll grab its posterior as an S-talk goes into it. And just he knows instinctively, oh, that's Magpie. Okay, sure.
Oh,
Magpie's the butt stabber.
No,
Butt stabber!
Butt stabber!
What's
If only I had that expanded crit range, that would have been a threat. But it is not. It's a 29.
29 does hit. Yes.
29 butt stab.
What's up?
Butt stab.
I fucking love you guys.
4, 10, 6, 10 again. So 20 points of damage.
20
20 points
of
to the ass.
It seems to feel it go in, look over in your direction, and I assume you try to disappear again.
I will certainly attempt that, yes.
I think this time Magpie's cool to just hang out. Just hi.
Huh? What's up?
You aren't buffed for an optimized party. Hello.
I was curious, since we're using some janky sniping rules for my re-stealth. If I take the feat that reduces my penalty for re-stealthing for sniping, would I also get that for shadow dancing?
That seems
I'd
fair.
allow it to apply, yes.
Keep that in mind for next time. Oh, that's not good enough. That's 12 total stealth for the re-stealth with the -20.
Oh no. Yeah.
His
he
perception
sees
could be
you.
bad.
No, I rolled. He saw you. He saw you.
Oh, before I forget. As my turn is ending.
What?
Oh! Someone else's turn takes place. Well, I'm not paying attention.
Bum, bum, bum. You are.
Natural 20 for the shadow.
Oh.
Someone
okay.
just
Is
took
that
a
double strength
whole lot of strength damage.
Can you critical those? Can you critical those?
It's damage, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that'll be 8 points of strength damage.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Oh, that would negate his boost from being enraged. All right.
8.
Is he a level 20 barbarian? Jesus. Run.
Oh.
Run, we're dead.
You can't do this one. Can we have the crit table back? It was my birthday and you guys missed it. That's my birthday present. I want it now because we're gonna die.
That's okay. I'll just send crit fishers after y'all, and it'll all end. Horribly.
That's wise, yeah. That's all my guys have elven curve blades.
No, that's no fun. Then everybody has an elven curve blade, and nobody's playing anything different.
The meta's rough.
Okay. The meta is what we make of it. This is tabletop games. Where's that at? Oh. So is that everything that Magpie does? This guy takes a
Yes,
-8?
that is everything I can do. Because I'm pretty sure using Shadow Elude. No. I did not.
He forgot his poison.
Hey, have I used it since the last time I said it even?
You know what you forgot?
What?
Debilitating strike.
Bum, bum.
Well, let's just do it now. There's no reason he can't.
He's got a -2 to his to hit, -4 to me, -2 to everyone else.
Okay, -2 to hit. So he's effectively running at a -10 against everybody else. And a -12.
Don't worry.
Maybe.
Yeah, you can still hit the wizard.
Emmy, it's your turn.
Alright, she's gonna go a 1, a 2, a 3, 4.
How long does your fly
5.
last? Oh, you fell anyway. Never mind.
Yeah, I fell.
Well, that doesn't end the spell.
It doesn't end the spell. It lasts 3 minutes. I don't know how much longer. That's
Oh,
No, we're done.
9 minutes.
9 minutes.
It's still.
Minute
It's
per
still-
view.
Oh
It
yeah.
took 3 minutes just to walk across the
All right.
area.
That's fine. She sees that guy there, and she thinks it's getting a little crowded in that doorway. So she's gonna hit him with a battering blast.
Ooh.
Okay.
Blast!
That's the real reason that something in there crit. No, it's just a catch level check. The real reason these maps are so wonkily
I got
adjusted for size
back, so
is to run
it
out of
doesn't
those.
automatically hit. I got to make a ranged touch to hit him.
Okay.
Is this like hydraulic push, just you flavored it as something else?
No, it's its own spell.
I see.
Battering
Hydraulic
blast.
push is like a first level spell.
Oh, that's not real good. 8 versus touch.
Might be
Versus
touch.
touch. He's a regular one. Let me make sure. No, actually.
It just misses.
You push and you blast, and it seems to smack against his shoulder, but doesn't seem to budge him.
Okay, I'm trying to see if I have to make. Okay, so I get to make 1 for each of the blasts. So I did that little wrong. That should
How
be an
many
iterative attack rather than that. So
How many blasts are there?
4.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
But that
I'm
the damage
running
is
low on
doing
these.
the 4 rolls, so I gotta.
So it's like a really angry magic missile, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, basically.
That you
Okay.
have to touch with. Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Ooh.
suppose I'm going to roll it 2 more
Roll it.
times, but only take the first d6 of damage from it. If it does hit. because it should be an iterative set.
Roll the d20.
Let's go. 25
That will
versus
touch.
touch.
That will touch.
Only
Better.
for 1 point of damage, unfortunately.
Not 11.
Then, no, it's rolling all 4 of them for the damage
Oh.
right now because I made the macro wrong.
I see. Fair enough.
Then another 25 for 5 damage.
Okay.
No, it should be all
And
4.
then
Yeah, it's 1d6 per
2 caster
two
levels.
caster levels.
It's not an iterative thing. It's
oh,
one.
it's not.
No. It's
For every
one
5
massive blast.
For every 5 caster levels you possess beyond 5th, you gain a second ball of force. So it was just the first one. So you're
Yeah.
not 10th level
What do you
yet.
know?
Quick, we need to find some chickens and kill them, and then
Wait,
come
is
back
this
and
the
fight these
first one?
trolls.
Colin, Mr. Cheaty Face.
Cheaty face and Colin.
So it just misses. Period.
Oh,
It's
sorry,
my
so you
turn.
know.
Okay.
No, that was a waste.
I successfully
Alright.
deal 1d6 points of force damage per 2 caster levels.
Yeah.
But it's one
Oh,
blast.
gotcha.
It's one blast
Okay.
that scales
Gotcha.
Yeah.
damage wise.
One
see what's
blast
going on.
damage scaling dice. Gotcha. All right. So
Alright.
that's that.
Will 5 foot.
Okay.
And then I will cast Strands of Silver. Web. Defensively.
Defensively, go ahead and cast that
Because
defensively. then.
he's a big guy with long arms, so he will punch me.
Whoa, what's that?
Why? Yeah,
Next
what
week.
the hell? Why is yours so big?
He experienced it in elementary school. He didn't like it, so he's making sure he's got his guard up.
Pretty much.
Yeah, those bigger, dumber cipher mages really just beat him up for his lunch money.
All right. So the DC is 20.
Usually.
He saves.
Okay. The other one has to save as well.
Oh, the other one does.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
he might save.
attempt it.
He rolled well. It's a will save. It is a not a will
Reflex.
Save. Reflex save.
Yep.
Yeah, he saves too.
Cool.
Wow.
And
All right.
then I will swift teleport. Here. That'll be my
Okay.
turn.
All
Are
right.
you're gonna stay in the room?
I can't get out.
Wayko, it's your turn.
Yes, it is. Can you hear me? You can hear me.
Yes.
Again.
Cool. He's gonna go boop, 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 and he's gonna settle down to a nice little land right here, just kind of straight back, boop, and then he's gonna misfortune this guy. Misfortune
Okay.
indeed. And that's a 21 will save still on these creatures that have notoriously high wills.
This dude is just getting debuffed to hell.
Yeah. Anytime a
perhaps.
berserker pops in.
What's the DC?
21.
21.
He barely misses it, so he is misfortune.
Fair enough.
Eat it, you nerd.
Eat it, you nerd.
Yeah, and that's
See? Witches.
that is me.
They be
So he
bitches.
He
Which
is
is
misfortune.
All right. That means that we're done with that, and it means that I need to get you guys out of that pit, don't I? So, person in the pit first.
Oh, that actually means they took another 17 points of damage.
They should have
Yeah,
taken.
because he did go
damage.
around the mazes.
Just, you know.
All right.
Well, I
In the
mean,
future,
I have to roll
others.
the damage.
yeah.
Oh, you have to re-roll it? Okay.
Well, yeah, 17 anyways. They took the same amount.
No, it's
12
12.
this time.
The first one is fall damage.
Ah.
Okay, so 12 damage.
Yep. Unless they reflex,
Alright.
of course. Then they take half.
So they'll reflex again.
A lot of saving throws.
Yes.
She doesn't. She doesn't, but I think he might. 21, you said?
23.
23?
I mean, technically,
He makes
99% of all spells has a saving throw. Alright, so he takes 6 points.
Okay, who's fumbling with their shit?
Greg.
Yeah, that was me, sorry.
Good, Greg. Alright. So, this one in the pit, she is going to. You hear her start to go. And
crying like a little baby.
she floats out of the pit and is floating in the air a little bit. And that's where she is.
She just gained a bunch of levels of witch.
Weird how that works.
And
Oh, you're the last person I want to hear that salt from, Tommy.
We may have discussed that already.
Yeah.
And this one seems to try to get out again. Natural 20.
Does he have a 15 climb?
Yeah, because you can't crit a skill.
Let me make sure.
He's real
'Cause it's
strong.
DC
It's
35.
feasible.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
Cashew
possible.
didn't have any ranks in climb, and he had a +8 to it.
Yeah.
Where'd it go? Does not.
Alright, so he can't.
So, no, he can't get out. He's effectively killed for the combat. May as well be.
Yeah, you just
The
want
other
to X
one-
him out now.
I mean, he
Just be
might.
done with it.
He might survive. It's
may as
what,
well.
It's 9 turns, and then 10 turns, and then it disappears. So he might survive the damage.
Yeah, and then it cargo
won't
lifts
survive
him
the
back up
damage.
to the top.
He won't survive the damage, even if it's minimal damage. He won't survive the damage for 10 rounds. So that one's out. He's out. Okay, this guy who's been debuffed to all get out is still hit point wise fine. So he's going to. What would he do?
For
Well,
now.
Mama has told him, not Mama,
Just kill a man.
that he's supposed to kill magic users first.
Well, he needs to make a CMB or escape artist as he moves through the web.
He makes it. And now he's going to attack you.
And now he's going to take in a. No, is he 5-footing?
He took 5.
That's difficult terrain. He
He
can't,
comes.
right?
Oh, well, then he's going to get 1 attack in.
Aha! Butt stab!
What's that? Hey, that also provokes the shadow.
29. Oh, yes, and.
It'll hit.
Ooh, that's probably not going to hit. What is his bonus?
Your base attack.
I think it's a +8. That's only like a 10 to touch.
Could be.
I rolled a 2.
His attack will not hit you unless a 8 hits you because of all of his debuffs. So,
No.
so that's that.
I'm guessing a 10 does not hit his touch AC.
10 does not hit his touch AC.
Okay, then he takes 12 points of rectal trauma.
Just not even avoiding.
These
12
ogres are now all. Yeah, I just picture all of our combats drawn in the style of Happy Tree Friends.
Oh god.
Good
If
start.
anybody wants to do that, I will be happy to watch that.
Dawn
I
Hartsfeld.
thought you were gonna be like, I would be happy to draw that. And I was like,
Dawn
I don't-
Hartsfeld. He did beautiful day. Fuck the
All
corporate world.
So that's that. He takes some damage. You see that on each of these, the wounds start to heal up, and even on this weaker looking one, the arrows seem to out of him, and he just again, he's not going to move, and he's going to swing at Gideon,
He's gonna get.
and he's gonna miss.
Okay.
So there we go. Y'all's turn.
Gideon will 5-foot step into the room
Okay,
and full attack with his flaming sword.
gotcha.
He shouldn't be in cover to me at this point, is he?
No.
Hey
You're
Greg,
right
you
on
know
it.
what's real funny?
Hmm?
Have your last attack target the web.
That's a possibility. See how this goes. Okay. First attack is a natural 19,
Okay.
confirming with a natural 18.
Boom.
There you go.
We should have made you leave that dice tray in St. Louis. It's not his dice, it's his dice tray. We have seen it.
I've
Kane got 20s.
stole that crap and taking it home with me.
And that's how Cashew got a natural 20 with a cannon that he pulled off a ship to fire at a crowd.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Beautiful.
Kraken. So I will roll damage for that first. The flaming is done separately from the crit. So that is 6 plus 19 is 25 times 2 is 50 plus 2 fire damage. So total of 52 damage.
Total of 52?
Yep.
Wow, I'm surprised.
No, you're not.
You didn't one-shot this one.
Oh, you actually are.
Yeah.
I would have had to roll a little bit more. I would have had a little bit more.
That's the first attack, though.
Second attack's got to hit that web, dude.
Yeah, you know what? Might as well, I'm gonna target the web. Specifically, this square of the web here.
Yeah, you don't have to roll. You just have to put your sword on it. That stuff's burning.
I'm just gonna look at the troll and go. Ah. Amadeus Wrath.
And it takes 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage. 3 points of fire damage.
3 points of fire damage.
All right, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Does the other one take that damage as well?
No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Next turn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Would it be
So
my turn or would it be your turn, Alex?
It would be your turn.
That makes sense.
Fair enough.
So, that's that. This guy takes the damage, and he is... You see his wounds that were healing with the... by pushing out those arrows, they're no longer seizing together like they were. And I believe that's everything for Greg. So, Tommy.
Man, that web is so inconvenient.
You're inconvenient.
Yeah, I mean, it's also quite convenient, but it depends on what side of the wall you're on.
Just squeeze through. Just squeeze.
Oh wait, it's not the squeezing thing. It's they have cover against me, but that square should be gone. There's no longer a web there.
Yep.
So I can shoot him without penalty because a bit of him doesn't have cover against me. So second verse, same as the first. The first attack roll is kind of crappy.
Don't you have to have an empty square of web in between you for there to be cover?
It's after 5 feet.
I figured
Oh,
that.
well, yeah,
so
fair enough.
if there's web here, there would be cover. But
But this guy fills this entire 4 square.
Yeah, I keep forgetting he's a large creature because there's no like border around his token. He's just a big old token. Anyway, it's a 22 to hit.
It takes up 4 squares.
I know it does. It's just like I'm used to seeing tokens the other way. I look for the border, not the art.
You do hit.
Alrighty, second attack is I think it was higher. It's 20. Yeah, it's a 22 again. So, all right, 46 plus 4. Here we go. I'm tempted to use some of the shocking burst arrows, but I feel like they'll have a better use somewhere. It's that rainy day theory.
The rainy day.
16 points of damage. Oh, it is raining.
16 points of damage. As this thing starts to wail up back onto Gideon, an arrow pierces into its skull, and it is dead. It is unconscious, I should say. I need to make that distinction more often. It is unconscious.
Unconscious and burning.
Yeah.
Unconscious and burning.
So we've beat the regeneration. We're good. All right. How high is the ceiling in this hallway that Emmy and I are in?
Oh, only about 12 feet, maybe.
Okay. Is Emmy on the ground?
Yes.
Yes.
She is.
All right. So I can't. Well, should Gideon also see more of the room because he's in there?
He should. Let me.
Before I just go, I'm gonna run over here. Ha ha.
He has a light source, does he not?
Well, I mean, you can't see in there.
I can talk to my friends.
Technically, too, he's got his ever-burning torch and his sword is on fire.
There we go. There we are.
That sword is on fire!
Here we go. 5. Oh, I can't miss the goddamn grid. 5, 10, 15, 20. And that will be all.
Okay.
Here's hoping there's nothing behind that door waiting to ambush me.
This one is now Magpie's.
Hokadoki. 1, there are multiple spellings of whiskey. 2, if it's storming out, spells like angry, aggressive thundercloud and call lightning are gonna do like double damage or something right now. So keep that in mind.
Ooh, you're right.
And
I should've
3,
said
I got a whole bunch of d20s to roll right now.
Action.
I'm gonna 5-foot.
Okay.
And that'll be a 33 stealth to re-hide in plain sight.
That's enough, yes.
Okay, that's really good, because I'm gonna full attack, and both of those are critical threats.
Ooh.
All right, make them count.
You're beautiful.
Those definitely hit, because the 29's
You're amazing.
I'm
Amazing. It's true. Now, does the fire provide flanking?
No.
No.
Wouldn't that be so cool?
Oh my god, it's fire! Crap! I'm being flanked by 5.
That would be a really sweet feat for like a ifrit, right? If you like cast like if you make something catch fire, it turns into like a small fire elemental or something.
Like
That's
a
super
dude
cool.
with a gun. Dude with a gun can't tell whether to point it at you or like the fire erupting next to him.
Kill it! Kill it good!
I think the only way to do that is with an Ifrit spell called Death Candle or something.
Oh, that's actually a thing. That's super sweet.
27 for the first confirm and -5. 22 for the second confirm.
Let me check on the 22. Yeah. I believe that is correct. Yep.
Yes, okay, so I will roll the
confirms.
sneak attack damage once after I do all this math. 3, 5, that's 11, 22, 26. 26 plus 22 is 48 points of damage, plus 5, 6, 10 sneak attack damage. So 68 points of damage total. Ooh.
Plus El
Plus-
Shadow.
Oh yes, El Shadow, plus El Shadow. For
El
a
Shadow. El
17
Shadow.
versus touch AC.
What was that versus touch AC?
17.
Yep.
And that'll be another 3 points of strength damage.
He looks terrible.
And how I imagine that happening is and I'm gonna continue to play up until I believe it becomes theatrically relevant. The shadow continues to mimic Magpie's movements, and it makes its touch attack as part of mimicking Magpie's iterative. So his sword goes into the creature, and the metaphysical shadow sword also goes into the creature, sapping it of its strength.
That's super cool. I feel like there's got to be a little bit of when Magpie saw Gideon get real strength-deified in Thistletop there too. I could make other people look terrible.
If everyone looks terrible, I will look even more
amazing.
by comparison.
So you do that. And let me see. Yeah, there is a lot of crazy shadow stuff going on in here. What was the total damage again? I forget.
68 points of damage after critical in sneak attack and 3 points of strength damage.
This guy's arms and legs seem to waste away a bit, but he is still standing and still seems incredibly angry.
Debilitating strike.
Debilitating strike. Yeah, I just re-upped the attack penalty. I actually remembered I was going to get to it before my turn in.
All right. Emmy, it's your turn.
But I appreciate the reminder.
You know, this one over here is flown out of the pit, so that don't.
You
look
didn't know
pretty
she was
good.
in a pit, but okay.
But
she is
she
still
flew
flying
up
a bit.
I mean,
can
it
see
flew out of the ground. I imagine
Out
there's
of
a
the
little bit of
ground,
something
yeah.
that she can see.
She's still
Also-
floating in the air, yeah.
I imagine an extra-dimensional pocket that actively bludgeons you to death is not quiet. Maybe it is. That's more scary.
So, if I go
Just slowly.
Sarlax you.
over to
Yeah.
here, do I have
Oh
line of
no,
sight to
just the
this thing?
sound of like taking bites out of an apple. That's so much worse.
Oh,
No, it's an Abadoran wizard, so it's got to be this like the
Okay,
cha-ching, cha-ching.
I'm gonna do this. Hum, hum, hum. And if you get in the way, it's your own fault.
Yeah.
A Tengu
Oh,
wizard
damn
who
it.
doesn't cast a Tengu wizard who doesn't cast somatic verbal components as words. He casts them as sound effects.
That's sweet.
So there you go.
so
The fireball was
do
just.
I get line of sight to this thing through the
He's a
burnt out
full-
web there?
She
Um,
should.
You can see through this portion here, I suppose,
Yeah, you can
because
see
that
through
fire burned away some of it.
It needs to be 20 feet
Yeah.
of web, so it's no problem.
Okay. That's good to know. She's gonna pop a hold person on the one that's floating.
Okay.
Are trolls considered people?
They are monstrous
Humanoids.
humanoids, so
Yeah.
trolls are people too.
Trolls have feelings too.
So the DC is 26. Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah, will.
Might make it.
Probably not. She does not. So she is held
Good.
for how many rounds?
9, I believe. I think it's 1 round per level.
Yeah, 1 round per level.
Yeah, but you can save every round.
Each round on its turn, the subject may attempt a new saving throw to end the effect. Yes.
Man, I am so
Okay.
tempted to use my hero point and move over there and throat slicer that because I'm afraid that it could make the save. I'd better not.
That's the worst that could happen.
I don't know, it's a caster and I got a bad will save.
It's not asleep, so if you hit it, it's still held.
Yeah. But like it could pass its save and then
So-
have its full turn to waylay on us.
Oh, pass the save afterwards. I see what you're saying.
I'll take my chances.
It'd have to cast defensively, too, if you're there.
Yeah. It should be fine.
All right. So that means it's Mazus' turn.
I'll cast grease. No, I don't.
Where?
Yeah, I do. I cast it defensively. I cast grease defensively.
Okay. DC edge. Where's the defensively?
Concentration check of 15. I rolled 30.
15. All right.
Or cast it.
So
Yeah, 17. Roll a 30. I think it's 10 by 10.
so he's got to make a reflex save.
Yeah, because he's 19.
Probably not. Let me see. Oh, he does. He stays aright, even with you using your grease. His strength may be down, but the rest of him isn't.
That'll be my turn, I guess.
Okie dokie. Wayko, what you doing?
How is this guy looking? Is he looking rough?
Physically he looks bad. His body seems to be wasting away every time Magpie hits him.
On a
And-
scale of Michael Jackson to Leroy Brown, how bad is he looking?
Oh, he's looking Leroy Brown. He's
Baddest man in the whole damn town.
he's maybe a verse off of the Junkyard Dog.
Okay.
That
Well,
was probably before we got here, though.
I don't want to
Before I was
use a
born.
little spell and then have him not kill him. I'll use the second biggest. Okay, so you give him a floop of magic, and now he's gonna grin and he's gonna fly on in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of like a floaty walk, not really a run, like almost like an underwater jaunt. And then he's going to
Purposefully
serious-
jaunts like he's underwater.
Yeah, just kind
He
of like
starts breaststroking.
he moonwalks over to the guy and inflicts serious wounds. That's a 3d8 plus 9. Will save will half.
And he's got disadvantage, right?
No.
Yes.
He's
Uh,
No,
yeah,
he has
Misfortune
misfortune.
should be going.
he gets an attack of opportunity too.
Wayko can
He,
cast defensively.
yes, he will get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, but he has
Cast
reach.
defensively, Wayko.
But he has
Jesus.
reach.
Or, not even that,
But
you know
he's-
that too.
He still has. This is his last round with that misfortune though, because I did not cap.
You
Since
can
that's a
tackle
spell,
still with.
Waco could also
Swift.
cast it back here and held
Yeah, I
the charge,
could,
and then as a
but-
free action delivered it. But I mean, they have to move
Throw
5
the
feet.
chicken. I'm sorry.
No chicken. You hold the charge yourself, and then
Yeah, you would have just like held it in your hand.
Wait.
You would have held the bad touch.
you'd
You
Skyrim.
can hold, and then you can, but you have to touch him.
Correct,
Afterwards, yes.
and that's a free action.
Well,
What's
like I'm gonna fly over. I'm gonna touch him with death. Right now, it's happening.
To the power
20.
of Mystery Science Theater's smell-o-vision, I give you the bad touch.
what's the DC
remember, you
again?
Blackjack. 21.
You need to roll
21?
Yes.
And you remember your swift action is your cackle, so you can keep it going if you don't have a swift action, right?
Unless I kill him right now and save that.
Cackle?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
swift.
it's twice a day I can use it as a swift, but otherwise it's a move.
Oh,
Is
okay.
it only twice a day?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Of course.
We looked it up. It was a little bit bullshit otherwise.
we were book smacking.
I thought, okay, that must have been nerfed because I don't think it was always twice a day.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
Now you're only much more powerful than the AP instead of hilariously more powerful.
I grab him on his big scaly bottom and I give it a honk, and it sends 23 powers of negative through his jangles.
I don't think you
How
want to
much-
grab his scaly
how
bottom.
much
It's
do
got a
you
bunch of
touch?
holes in it. You're gonna get some, like, there's gonna be some
Still need to
oozing
make
on
the
there.
touch
Reach
attack, dude.
right into
Where-
the hole.
Still need a touch attack. Still need the touch attack.
And he still gets an AOO.
Yes,
Roll
actually he
them.
does.
Stop
So
talking about it. Roll your damn dice.
that should resolve first. He hits me, or tries.
He gets a natural 20.
And he's
Oh,
rolling with
second roll?
What's the other one?
Yeah, like a -10.
Not enough. Let me see. 6 plus a -10 would be.
Yeah, it's not
-4.
So he'd only have gotten.
That's.
What's your
Sword
AC,
feels-
Wayko?
21, as well. Yes.
No, he didn't hit you.
Well,
It's,
he did, but he didn't
yes,
hit.
the power of
confirm.
strength damage.
Misfortune
He doesn't
feels kind of
confirm. He does hit. Doesn't confirm.
How
Alright.
does he?
So
what?
wait,
He didn't crit.
he
He
rolled
rolled
2 nat
disadvantage.
20s?
No,
Two?
No,
He rolled a natural 20.
he
so he hits,
natural 20,
but didn't confirm.
and then he did not confirm.
But
he's
Okay.
he
misfortunate
is
still.
misfortuned, Adam. So he didn't natural 20 necessarily.
He has to roll again and take the lower
Oh,
one.
I see.
Yeah, sorry.
I see.
You know
That's
how
what I'm
it
saying.
He does not
Misfortune feels mean. It's alright, I like the tension. Let's do it again.
He does not hit.
No, we'll just use
So-
the confirm roll.
Do you
Alright.
hit him?
Well, it's a save
You have to-
for half. Oh wait,
But
I have to
You
roll.
don't have to touch
Yeah,
him.
you have to roll to hit him. You gotta
Back plus
roll a
D20 plus
D20
Dex.
and add a number before you can stick your finger in his bullet wound like me,
Alright,
myself,
so
and Irene.
he's trying to keep his butt crater away from me, and I'm going for it. And that's just adding my melee score.
You add your dexterity and you add your base
Dexterity.
attack.
Okay, cool.
No, you use your strength, not dexterity. Because it's a melee attack.
Yes.
I don't think Wayko has weapon finesse.
Minus
I
one.
forget you have to have that for touch attacks.
Unless they're ranged touch attacks.
Ah!
I don't think that worked.
People
No.
always tell me.
Just
Yeah.
I got Michael Jackson stuck in my head. Why'd you have to moonwalk into the room?
Don't
It's alright. I tried to get his. I tried to cup his. You know, and
You tried to pop a zit on his butt and it didn't work.
Just jimmied it out of the way. So someone's gonna have to kill him soon.
Fortunately,
Hey.
because Wayko cast a touch spell and he missed with the attack, the touch spell's
Yeah,
still
well,
there. It
whatever.
doesn't discharge.
Still hold
Oh,
back-
so I still
back
have.
touch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you still got the bad touch. Just don't touch anybody else.
Nope,
Yes.
don't do that.
High five.
Or don't let anybody touch you, because then it also dispels. So like if
Get
Alright.
back here!
No,
I need to touch you!
Nobody touch Wayko. He's glowing purple and he's vibrating.
he's got nitroglycerin in his hand. Guys, look! Oops.
That's me.
Yeah, it's like when you have a fully charged ability in any fighting game, the controller's just like out of control.
Mega Man
Yeah.
style.
Okay. So, first thing that's going to happen is this one's going to move back here, and
It
she's
cannot.
going to.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
Unless
right.
she makes a will save.
I forgot. She has to make that will save. She does not do anything. This guy continues to die. The
Did
other
you
guy's
hold
already
person
dead.
her?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're so broken, guys. What are we even doing?
We're
This
killing
guy
trolls.
to
We're
die.
trolling.
So I need to have the. I need that damage.
Dead and
She. 7 damage if he saves. No, it'll be
No.
5 damage. He. I don't think he saves. It is a reflex still.
23.
23. He does save. He does save. So he takes 5 damage.
These are like the most dexterous trolls ever.
Yeah.
Trolls
not-
have a much higher dexterity than ogres do.
Yeah, but still.
This guy. He's not healing. This guy.
I mean, 23 is not that bad if it's a reflex save.
Is going to, I guess, swing at. Let's see, this guy's trying to touch him, and this guy is casting stuff at him. So, following his orders, he would probably still try to hit Mazus. It's probably not gonna hit.
Yeah, 17.
Let me make sure. Oh, he didn't move, so he does bite you.
Did he roll twice and take the lower?
No, I still gotta do that.
No, that misfortunes run out.
Oh,
To the end of his
yeah,
turn,
that's
is it
yeah,
not?
that's right. Fair enough. Never mind.
Okay,
Isn't it to the end of turn?
Mm-hmm.
the end of his turn?
Yeah.
His turn
Or
or
the end of
Wayko's?
Wayko's?
I
pretty sure
think
it's
it's
the end of
It
Wayko's.
technically ends his turn because he should spend 2 rounds of him doing stuff with the misfortune on.
Yeah.
Okay. So this was the second round to do stuff with misfortune. So he still hits even with misfortune on this first attack.
All right.
And that's going to be
good. Somebody's got to get hit this
If he
combat.
swings next to us, is that an attack of opportunity? Do I try to touch his bum crater again?
no 17 not 17 16
question is-
damage.
How even
Yeah.
with all the strength drain, he does 16 damage. Well, he has barbarian levels.
You can't
Yes,
blame a
barbarian
guy for
damage.
trying.
All right, 16.
Not 16 not 16
Okay, that's 16.
12 damage because of
12.
all the debuff.
All right. Take
And then he's not moving, so he's going to go ahead and take his other 2 claw attacks as well.
Oh, and that roll against Mazus was with the -2 from Kane?
Yep. So that
See, debilitating strike didn't even do anything, Mason.
They could have though.
he, one of his claws miss. What was that? Both of his claws miss. So there you go.
None of my spells is keeping it in place.
That's what the witch is for. That's why you have a just crap ton of full casters in your party. Because if you don't get it, someone will.
All right, Gideon, what you gonna do?
Well, first off, 1, 2. The web burns.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he takes
that's true.
a little bit more damage.
Yeah.
Web eye takes.
4
4
fire
more.
damage, it looks like. 4 fire.
All right, that's important. There
Okay.
they are.
For Gideon's sanity and understanding, this initial square, is it still on fire?
I don't think so. I think it just like snap burns it off.
Yeah.
It's
Because
a
There's also language
Spider-
in the web spell that says that a flaming sword can brush it away like you a human would brush away cobwebs. So I'm pretty sure it's
Okay,
just
no.
gone.
I mean,
Fair enough, I'm
technically,
just...
all of this is just burned away now.
Okay. So then, Gideon, feeling a little bit more confident, doesn't have to get burned walking into this, is going to
Yeah.
5 foot here and do a full
Okay.
round attack against the ogre.
okay.
For Iomade! Okay, so that one is a 25 to hit.
That hits.
So that is 8, 19, 27 plus 4, 31 damage for fire. So 4 of that is fire.
Okay.
Second attack,
30 what damage?
31 damage. And 4 of that damage is fire. Second attack is a natural 18, which is a 26 to hit.
Yep.
Just
Can
make
you
sure
full
that's...
attack
hit.
after taking a 5 foot?
Yeah.
Oh.
5 foot and full. Yeah.
Okay.
So that is a 21 to confirm.
It confirms. Just
Okay.
barely.
Minimum damage on the dice for the physical damage. 21, 42 straight damage, and then 6 fire. So that is 48 damage.
All right. He is unconscious. On fire. All right.
So good to see you.
That's how we kill trolls.
I remember seeing fire works well on these things. Apparently that's true.
Are you also on fire?
No. I made sure before I stepped in this that I wasn't going to be.
I know. You have a history with lighting yourself on fire.
I was
I had to make sure.
Vibrating purple, like, no.
I was first thinking, if I step in here, will I be on fire? No. All right. Then I will step in here.
Because that's his will save going on there.
Yep.
Alright, we got 2 more.
We
That's
got
right.
1.5 more. Well, we got 1 more because they're 2 halves. All right, so real quick, I'm going to make a quick knowledge nature check. I have a 21 to successfully identify a troll's weaknesses.
Acid and fire seem to be the things you want.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. I will move up to him. He's paralyzed. Nahkräs is going to do a coup de grace. He hasn't moved. He's going to coup de grace with one of his acid flasks that he has. So that's fun. Didn't think I'd ever do that, but I've done 8 damage. And the acid damage is enough to shut off the regeneration. And then my war cat will use Throat Slicer and coup de grace for the actual, like, well, I guess it has to make, before I go any farther, there is a DC 18 fort save or die to that.
It makes it.
Yeah, I figured. Okay. That'd have been sweet, though. That'd have been hilarious. It'd be like when what's his name? When, Double Axe Ranger Boy just...
Puts the flask into its mouth, smashes it in its mouth.
Nice. Alright, so here's the one
Not
that
as
matters.
bad as decapitating with acid splash.
Yeah.
No, that was dumb and I hated it.
You hate everything, Kane. You gotta let a little love into your heart at some point.
Don't tell me about no love.
Alright, so there's 40 damage from Throat Slicer from my war cat, and then a DC 50 looks a little better. Though it would have been hilarious to have pulled it off with an acid flask.
I edit your videos. I got enough of your fiction already.
Yeah, fair enough.
She nat 1's on the save anyway, so.
Damn it. She explodes.
How deep is your love?
How
So-
deep is your love? How deep is your love?
As you are grabbing, as Mama grabs her and starts to rip out her throat, she does, and you're like, and you shove the acid flask down her open throat and smash it with your hands.
Nice.
Smash against her neck with your hands, and you see it eat away down into her.
That is good
She
flavor
is-
text.
Yes.
I will take that flavor text. And that will be my turn. Do we call this combat over?
He cannot
There's still
exit
one more.
the pit.
Yeah, that's what I'm
He
saying.
literally cannot exit the pit.
Yeah, I don't. I think it's very. I use this word a lot in this chat, but I feel it would be very pedantic of us to just like stand around this pit and fire down into him.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Throwing rocks. Die!
Yeah.
Damn you! Die!
Can I poke it with a stick?
Yeah.
Big
Somebody's gonna
flaming
have to do a
stick.
little bit of fire or acid damage to shut off.
We found a
the
troll.
regeneration.
May we burn it?
Hey, acid splash.
Kind of just
Pop one in.
How do you know it's a
Yeah,
troll?
there you go. Pop that acid splash in there. Drop in a vial of alchemist fire. We'll figure it out.
We all just sit and just cast acid splash. Spit that in my brothers.
Who's got the mushrooms?
Spit on him.
Speaking of mushrooms, now that Nahkräs is in here, I'm gonna make a knowledge nature check to see if I can identify what's probably
Oh, no.
nothing. 21.
Wayko's freaking out.
Oh, bro.
There's
Nahkräs.
nobody to touch.
Nahkräs.
Yes.
Well, I suppose this isn't in character. This is metagame. I need to get more of that ogre spider venom because it does strength damage.
I love it. I think I gave you all of it that I have. I'm not.
Yeah, I've still got 4 doses of it because I keep forgetting to use them.
You spoopy. Alrighty.
Does it actually cause? It does cause strength damage. Does it cause strength and dex?
I think it might. It does. It does damage as the ogre spider's venom ability, but yeah, anything that shadow will kill anything. It drops to 0 strength.
Wayko, will you
Touch the wall, please.
What?
He just dispel it, can't he?
What?
Also that.
Just keep
Right
your
there.
hands to yourself.
Open the door. It will be funny. The door will explode in negative
No,
energy.
you can hold a touch spell in as.
Just
I
forever.
could be misquoting, but I think you can hold a touch spell in each hand, can't you?
Come on. Man.
No. If he casts another spell, it dispels the first one.
Oh, okay. Then I'm thinking of Spell Flower from 3.5. It lets you hold a touch spell in as many
I would like to have the
as many hands as you have hands.
It's giving me trouble, man. It's giving me a lot of trouble.
Adam did the 21 on the knowledge nature. Identify the mushrooms you were talking about in here.
The moss?
You said there was mushrooms like organized in
Fungus.
little like piles too, right? You definitely said fungus.
Yeah, the fungus and moss is
Okay.
what it was. No mushrooms specifically.
I see.
Kinda like
Okay,
a
well, does it
fungus
identify
form.
the fungus?
It appears to be a benign form of a green moss,
Okay.
kind of like
Since
a
we're
lichen or
in
something
here,
like that.
Can I ask who has all of the potions we took, and how are we distributing them?
Yeah, I have a little bit of damage on me.
I
To say
made
nothing to Magpie.
I'm doing okay right now.
Gideon's probably your pack mule unless you have it on Mama.
Can I take one of those potions of Cure Mod? Would that break anyone's heart?
No, I still have one of the old ones.
Alright, what's caster level on the potion, please?
It'd be 2d8 plus 3.
It's 3. Alright, I'm gonna feed that to my war cat because she is a little beat up. Okay, that's manageable. Famous last words.
Okay. Do you guys continue to explore?
Yeah,
No, we're
I
good here.
will.
We will loot the bodies.
Yeah, while they're doing that, I'm gonna come south down through the double doors towards the single door that we passed earlier.
Okay. While you guys loot the bodies, we will give out the treasure. The treasure.
The treasure.
Next.
Into the notepad it goes, Alex. Into the notepad it goes.
Is it okay if I ask what caster level, or caster class rather, that troll had? Because I'm curious.
For those watching at home, she was a witch.
Oh, yeah.
Told
Good,
you.
good.
And she would have slumbered Nahkräs
Yeah, she
or
would.
his war cat.
Yeah.
And then would have been destroyed by me, the better witch.
Boom!
Probably. So, you gonna open this door here?
I think I'm gonna have my war cat push this door open with her front paw.
Let's have Emmy count to 3 so we can open all 4 doors together.
I'll
Why does
cast
it have to be
open.
Yes, dear. Just count to 3 so we can do this. in
1,
tandem.
2, 3! Doors open before anybody has anything else to do.
Oh, come on!
Wake up.
We don't have time.
I was trying to get everyone involved, you ass.
We are involved!
I'm
just
God, what is on
rolled
the other
her
side of
eyes.
this door?
tertiarily. I suppose you're a godfather
The
now.
door has opened and we have begun to argue.
Oh,
On the other
that's
side
weird.
of that
You're
door is
godfather to a
arguing.
god. You're actually a godfather.
Oh my god, I
I'm a
am! That's so
godfather. You're
cool!
like a different thing.
The Godfather.
Nice. Now I just need a child, so it has to be female, so we could do the day of my daughter's wedding. I think that's from. I've never seen The Godfather. I have no idea if that quote is
You
applicable.
come to me on the day of my daughter's
My
wedding
daughter's wedding.
and make
I'm
this
just-
breaking my
request to
heart.
me.
You broke my heart.
Gideon opened that door as well.
Yeah, we're opening all of these doors at once. If there's combat in here, we're gonna start all of it right now.
And if there's
the
a
way to
deer
do it.
out here, it's getting critical wounds.
You guys wanted to rush the AP. Let's kick all the doors open at once.
Yeah,
and
no,
just take it on.
you're right. I'm not gonna complain. We want to get this done as
The
quickly
way
as
to
possible.
do it.
Let's just open all the doors. We're basically invincible.
Just have
am-
Magpie make his abysmally high stealth check, move through, knock open all the doors. Things like,
am-
what was that? Follow us out.
obliquely directing Adam to kick me in the teeth for saying it, but we are basically invincible.
We
Yeah.
are golden
Yes.
gods.
Confusion is on Emmy.
We're basically gods as I dive off this cliff into the rocks.
Start hurling Asmodeus at us.
So,
Turns out Magpie's middle name is actually Icarus.
there
Or
you
I
Kiki.
flew too close to the sun! No, my actual wings! My real wings that aren't made out of wax! Oh no!
They start melting. Space Tengu! That'd be sweet. Can we do that? Starfinder.
So, with C10 is where we'll start, since Magpie's right there. You have to push really hard. This is not broken or jammed. This is just really, really tight. So you have to push really hard, but you do get it open, since we're not in combat or trying to do something like that.
Curse my brittle bird body!
You should talk to your daughter about that.
Yeah, it was good enough to make her. So it's got to be worth something, I guess.
You look in there, and let me see, where'd that go? 3 round windows in this room look out over the southern view of Skull's Crossing. Additional skull carvings decorate the walls, ceiling, and even the floor. In the middle of the north wall stands massive stone double doors, with their smooth surface smeared with graffiti written in dried blood, and it's written in giant on these walls.
So I can read it.
Here. Says, "Below dwells Wet Papa Grazzle. All hail Wet Papa Grazzle."
Mazus!
Yeah.
I think I might have found. I think I might have found the macaw.
No, it's Maga.
Whatever.
Well, the definition can be very exquisite if you. Anyway.
I realize there's technically a difference between a macaw and a maga.
It's actually just a big black bird.
I'm a bird. I know the difference.
My tutors taught me many things. Genus was not one of them.
Going back to Magpie knows many things. Jesus is not one of them from episode 1.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, I remember stuff that's funny. That's why I came. That was literally that line. That's why we're friends. Period.
Such a fanboy.
That fills me with a feeling I don't have words for.
Good.
So you come in there, Gideon. It looks a lot like the other room you kind of saw Mazus and Wayko and Magpie in. It seems to be that it's like a mirror room of it. It's not exactly the same. You guys can all look around and stuff if you want to.
Yeah, sure. Can I take a look in there?
Sure.
I'll take a perception check. Okay. So that is a 24. Are you aiding me then, Mazus?
No, but it's fine. I did my own search.
Okay, fair enough.
So you are or are not helping each other?
Technically,
I'd say
you would have to announce that before you roll. So.
fair
Okay.
enough.
You guys look around. Seems to be pretty mossy. This was probably with the little. There's a few little like trinkety items that are of no value.
Oh, we can expend those to
strewn
add
around.
stuff to effects, though, when we attack.
No, because that's not super awesome. But you get, you see those little bitty things there, and they seem to be just. This was probably where the witch was, as far as where she'd stayed.
But otherwise, it's identical to C8.
From what you can tell.
Yeah. All right.
Alright, so I would like to push open this door, Adam, and I'd like to, now that we're on the other side of this big giant thing, I'd like to make a perception check, if I can,
To do.
to see what's on the other side of the door, like down the dam. To use my eyes and ears and nose to discern information.
Okay.
So it's a 36.
36. You can definitely hear all that water going over. It seems to be. It's hard to tell, but the rain's not picking up, but the flow of the water definitely is increasing.
Okay.
And the 3 inches that was on the top of this particular part of the dam is now closer to 3.5.
Okay.
And the waves continue to splash over from the north of Storeball Deep into this
the river.
particular area.
Okay. So I'm gonna lean back to, I guess, everyone. Well, have I received enough information to know the dam's about to blow? Because I'm kind of confused on based on like what I could see outside, like on that weird big map versus here.
Well, you already know the dam is very structurally compromised, and that unless something is done, it will break if something is not done.
All right. So Gideon. Why do I keep calling myself Gideon? Because his token ends up being right next to mine. Nahkräs is going to have hero worship for Gideon, I guess now. Nahkräs is going to look back in Gideon and party's direction and just, we need to go now. And
okay, let's just kick these doors open, check them, and then go through these double doors.
See, this is what I've been telling all the time. We need to move.
I want to make sure that there's not controls in these rooms, okay? Before we go ahead and have to come all the way back.
Can't still flip now.
Adam,
Wayko kicks the door open.
Nahkräs is going to move out.
Yeah, Magpie kicks this door.
I'd like to move in the direction of the break. I know, like, the stone shape will take weeks and weeks, but I might be able to at least stall it until everybody else is good. After, of course, grabbing that potion of fly we picked up. Yeah? Okay, no one argued. I'm taking it. I'm not drinking it yet, but I'm taking it.
Oh, we picked up a potion of fly. I lost all of the loot we got. I'll have to pick it up later.
The southern, southeastern section of this ancient room is collapsed, leaving a treacherous-looking gap in the wall far below. And you think you might have been able to fly in here had you moved around this way, and then come in that way.
Oh well.
And then
I knew I should have done this full circle. From here on out, I'm doing perimeters of everywhere we enter,
Where were
guys.
those voices coming from? Because there were voices here before. Like somebody was arguing with someone.
That was the trolls.
Yes.
Is there a second story
the
to
trolls,
this joint?
you're on the top floor.
Oh gosh darn it. Okay.
This is probably a storeroom, Magpie. The room is nearly clogged with thick coils of strange vine-like fungal growths, transforming the chamber into a mini jungle that reeks of damp mold and rot.
It smells like home.
Maybe.
All right.
No, that does not smell like home at all.
No.
I imagine a weird ghetto in Xinxia probably smells like a lot of exotic spice and dry dirt.
Yeah,
no,
that's
Magpie,
fair.
the more and more you tell me about your home, the less I want to visit.
Who says you're invited?
No, I'm
To
not
Jade
saying I'm
Regents?
invited.
No one would let you in anyways.
All right, Adam, what do I see when I get to the break?
When you get to the break, it is. Let me see. It's.
Tengu ghettos are an
100
acquired
feet.
taste.
It's 125 feet wide, and this particular, we have an accurate 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. And it's at least 55 feet across the dam. It doesn't matter how much of your stone shape you use, you will not be able to stop this, because what happens is as you push up and use it, the water would flow back over it, continue to flow. Yeah, and it would break it down as you were doing it, pretty much.
Yeah, just the intense pressure is too great to allow a patch job right now.
Sure. Okay. Just
you
looking
guys
at my
do
spells.
know,
Which tracks with what very little I know about engineering.
You guys do know that without something being done about this dam, tonight it will flood. It could flood at any moment down below, and that would mean Turtlebeck would flood very quickly.
So real fast, I'm going to make a knowledge nature check. The question is, because like it's what I have ranks in, like putting this problem less in a man-made scale and more of like, if this is like a river that has overgrown its banks and things of that nature, how would I, or nature rather, solve that problem? 24. I don't know what that gets.
Dams are by their very prospect.
Yes, I realize they're man-made, but I'm using it as an analogy in my brain.
And the analogy that you would get is that nature would flood.
But if I want to, I don't think you're understanding me. Like, I'm trying to use my knowledge of how to fix this problem if it were a natural problem and apply it like over top of this.
Right. The natural problem fix. Yeah, the natural problem, like taking a beaver for instance, it would dam it up. and the beaver would just build the dam bigger if it needed to. You don't.
Okay.
That's the natural. If you're trying to find an animal way to do it.
Of anything, the natural problem here is that there's a dam here.
Yeah, so I don't get any like mechanical answer to how I can fix this.
Not from a natural learning source, not from a nature.
Okay. Well, I have A rank in dungeoneering, so I'll try it. It's way crappier.
Engineering or dungeoneering?
Dungeoneering. I don't have engineering as a class skill. It's a 14, which is probably real bad.
What does Mazus know about dams?
Oh. Something. But we want to open this door.
Something, but let us loot this thing before it explodes.
The door, they open the doors while you're thinking that over. Dungeoneering-wise, you get the idea that it's just going to be... There's got to be a way to relieve the pressure. If there's no way to relieve the pressure, it will flood. Okay. It doesn't matter what type of engineering you do. If the dam doesn't function like it's supposed to, it will break and flood.
Okay.
So we need to relieve the pressure somehow.
Yeah, we're dealing with a pair of pressure systems and an inadequate dam. We have to let out pressure or the dam will fail.
This thing is covered in skulls. I'm okay if it breaks.
It'll take out Turtleback Ferry.
I am aware.
They didn't do much for us.
Quite literally, it would send a tidal wave of rubble and water and destroy really any chance we have of getting home other than using a teleport spell.
I can teleport.
Or surfing.
Yeah, we can teleport
900 miles away. I can
to have though. But...
Back tomorrow.
So Nahkräs is gonna book it back to the party and let everybody know the desperateness of the situation and just book it down the stairs.
Well, I feel like we knew that if we didn't let the pressure off, this place was gonna blow.
Wayko sighs and vibrates on after you guys.
That's not healthy, Wayko. It's not healthy.
You're not healthy.
I am quite healthy.
For now.
He says with the utmost confidence.
As long as I and Gideon are here to bail you out when you get cornered by trolls.
No, I was fine.
Yeah, you were, because you had help from your friends.
I'm sure you also could have teleported out of there.
I could have gone out
if I wanted to. I just
Gideon has to be the one to really push these doors because, again, they've corroded on the hinges. And they go...
Yep. No, he'll just kick it open. Like he'll kick them off the hinges if need be.
Yeah, Gideon is too strong. You don't understand. Gideon's so strong.
Stone doors. So I'm not.
I could use my sword to cut. I could cut the hinges.
Right. I mean, if there's stone doors, you just kick them hard enough in the middle, they'll fold in on themselves.
We go.
Anyway, you go down.
I like to picture Gideon opening the doors like the asylum doors in Dark Souls, just really slow while Magpie like just ineffectually tries to push on them beside you.
So you guys actually have to descend quite a ways. As you can see on Skull's Crossing side view, you guys descend.
Oh, cool! It's like one of those little King Tut pictures.
Yeah, it's actually a tomb.
I did not realize that this whole dam was just one giant skull. Sorry, Adam.
It's not a dam.
Very much.
It's a tomb.
The Dam of Souls.
That's no moon.
And you go down for about this twisty, turny thing. And we'll get it right here so that you guys can know how much each square is. And you come down slowly down the stairs using the torchlight to make sure that the sharp corners you have to take aren't guarded.
I'd like to interject
by something.
and say I'm not moving slowly because I have dark vision and scent.
Well, so do I, but there are people in front of you.
He's bowling them over.
Just go with
it.
So, you go ahead and get down there. Put your marching order in front of the door, please.
Blam!
Blam!
Nah, okay. But he's
I mean,
still.
I believe in
You're
Wayko.
holding
You
and
can
inflict
shoulder your
critical
way
wounds.
through.
That's not a bad idea. That touch attack is a free action. You just cackle or you
got
misfortune, or you
purple
slumber.
hand.
Slumber and then coup de grace. You go, I can't coup de grace.
Wayko pulls rank on his purple hand and like sidles past you guys, trying not to touch anyone.
Don't touch me, I'm sterile.
I don't want to be
Emmy's
sterile.
gonna
He's
cast,
burns his way through.
cast shield again. Well, we're getting ready to go down here. Through the doors.
Okay.
Just
So
so,
you guys
just so I
get
got
through
it.
the doors.
All right, I'll check the door real quick. Oh, fuck me,
I
a
don't
lot
like
of
the sound,
sevens
Kane.
today. That'll be a 26. Yeah, 26.
26. So the doors don't appear to be trapped, but they do have those hinges on them again that are corroded. So it will take a little bit to open them.
Okay, I'll make a quick strength check.
Yeah,
With
I'm
my
gonna
Warcat.
actually gesture to Gideon and the Warcat, not necessarily to Nahkräs, because
She's sentient. She understands.
yeah, I know. That's why I mean, like to the Warcat, because she's a lot stronger than you.
Yeah, that is also very accurate.
Wait,
So is this
what's
a-
the thing?
To get
Strength
Gideon
check
to
or-
help, because Gideon's probably almost as strong as your cat. The opening these doors is gonna make a lot of noise. So whatever's in here is gonna know we're here when we do this.
Ready action to shoot. I think Wayko might be inflicting critical wounds on the hinge, though. Oh, never mind. Damn it, I had such high hopes for you, Matt.
No, he's just pushing the door open.
This is a... can I make a CMB?
A CMB,
Try to, like, sunder the door?
I guess.
Okay,
Push
31.
Gideon's just gonna push the damn thing.
Yeah, just
Okay.
make
Do
your
it.
strength checks, my dude.
Yeah, I rolled a strength check and I
want-
only rolled an 11, so I was worried it
Like
would be
corner
enough.
squeeze.
Do you want me to roll strength?
I cast open door.
Yeah, it technically works.
As we're just
Doors
waylaying on the door,
open.
Maze is just...
And people have light going, so
Oh,
I will-
caster superiority.
Yeah, well, you guys keep complaining about how slow we progress, and then when it comes time to roll your dice, you talk and talk and talk.
I tried.
Man, that looks a lot shinier than water. I think we found the trippy zone.
Beautiful. My
Looks like a
computer
portal.
just became self-aware.
Oh, also, Greg, I know you said it, but I didn't. Thank you, Kate, for setting up the guest room that I did not have to use.
Yeah.
Lauren, but yes, I will let her know.
Alright, so I'm gonna...
Oh man, that's so rude of me. That's the wrong girlfriend.
As I move in here, it's a stealth check because I'm assuming there's enough darkness that I could at least try to not be seen. I'm not just la 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 la. Though I'm sure that
well,
made a
you
lot
have
of
a
noise.
bright light behind you, so
Yeah, if the light source is from back here, though, it might get cut off somewhere. Regardless, I don't know if it's applicable, but if it is, it's 29.
okay.
And then perception, 28.
Gideon's going to take the ever-burning torch and actually throw it to the middle of the. Is that a pool in the middle of the room, or is that actually
It is.
like a disregard? He'll throw it to like
Right in the
that.
wall.
Yeah, as
He'll
far
throw
into
it
the
out of
room
the
as
water.
you have to get it on land.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, if it's over there, Magpie's gonna move into the room and skirt this. I suppose to his perspective, left. He's gonna skirt to the left so he can stay in the dim light, and I'm gonna make those stealth checks.
What's my perception check? Give me,
Okay.
Adam.
What's the check?
Like I said, it was a 28.
Straight 20?
28.
28. Okay.
Yeah.
The room itself looks, it's a cold, damp room that features a large pool, as you see, in the floor, the edges of which are caked with a pale yellow slime and fungus. The surface of the pool bears a similar film. Additional carvings of skulls decorate the walls here. To the south, an impressive mound of skulls, mostly from humanoids, lies heaped against the wall, where they partially block a large stone double door.
Alrighty. Do these like these little hash marks here? Do they mean anything?
Not to you guys.
Okay. Are they like physically on the floor? We can see them.
No,
Okay.
you do not see those.
All right. How deep is this pool then?
Hard to tell, being on top of it.
Does it smell like just regular water?
And no, it smells like stagnant water.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, I'm gonna provoke the Watcher, and we'll run back into Moria, I guess. Now I'll go over here, so everybody can get in.
Poke the Watcher. Far out.
Emil knowledge nature that slime in there.
Okay.
Don't have too much, but it's worth a shot.
I'm wondering.
For shits and giggles, since we're doing it, Gideon will detect evil on the water.
Shits and giggles, my left nut for the smart thing to do.
Yeah.
Why not for schnitz and giggles?
For to not get us killed.
All right, so you detect evil on the water.
Into the water.
Thank you for clarifying.
That's the evilest water. We gotta go take that thing.
So you detect evil, and there's something evil in the water. The water's not moving right now, but there's something evil in the water.
Gideon's just gonna like, everybody, get direct to here. Something down there.
I don't quite understand, Gideon, when you're mumbling like that.
He said there was something down there, you moron.
Wayko points at his hand.
Yeah, moron! I don't know what we're talking about because I just got back from taking a whiz, but it was a free opportunity to call Mazus dumb, and I didn't think I could pass that up.
Completely unnecessary to gang up on me like that.
No, it's
Wayko's
not.
gonna-
No, it's not. Does
Wayko's gonna perception.
does Gideon have a
into
particular
the-
square that he detects the evil from? Because I will shoot it.
That's what I'm trying to see if I can eyeball.
All right,
Just
so-
open on this door.
On this door?
This door.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's resolve a couple things then.
Some
Can I
crazy-
ask a question really quick?
Okay.
Because I what are these perforated? What are these perforated lines here? Or is this
Nothing
not
that you
something
guys
we can
know of.
see?
Lines of
Yeah, you don't-
metagaming.
They are GM lines.
Okay, I wasn't sure if they were something above ground or below ground. But if there's something below ground, then yeah, whatever. Never mind. Sorry, continue.
All right. So, here's what happens. Mazus opens this door with his thing. As that chime goes off, Wayko is looking over the edge at the slimy, nasty thing. And as he does, a hand reaches out and
Yes.
grabs at Wayko.
Yes.
So,
At Wayko.
At Wayko.
So-
Because it was leaning over the pool, looking in.
Perfect.
So I did say I had a ready action to shoot. I would like to use it.
I swear to God, if you steal my opportunity to high five this thing.
You can high five it, Wayko.
No, his shots don't do very much damage.
They don't.
He's
I'm not
mostly
messing with
stored in cat now. He's almost
Yeah.
a couple levels. He'll exclusively be cat.
it. Yeah. Once I get the mammoth lance, I'll be good.
You will
But
merge
that's a lot of
forms
money.
with the cat.
It's a 28 to hit the hand as it comes out of the water, and if that connects, I hope it connects. Otherwise, we're in trouble.
Is it a hand or is it like a tentacle?
It's like a hand, a clawed, big old clawed hand of a large creature.
Tentacles.
6 damage? See, you're
Damage?
fine, Mal. You can still. That's all I got. I'm not an archer. It's just an option that I can use.
Ah!
All right,
Ah!
6 damage.
He's gonna deliver it and then just pass out in like an ecstatic slumber on the ground.
He becomes narcoleptic. We're gonna have to talk about you being my siege mage if you're a narcoleptic, because that sounds really bad for everyone.
Oh, you know bad things will happen if you give me that power, regardless.
That's his weakness. It's narcolepsy.
It's happened.
That's real terrifying.
I actually know someone with narcolepsy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I being offensive?
No, not at all.
I went to school with like a couple people.
Wow, is that real? Like, is that a problem in Canada? I've never met anyone with
In
narcolepsy.
Canada, specifically. Yeah, people from Canada get narcolepsy all the time.
It's from eating all those poutines. You eat too many poutines.
Too much gravy gives you the
Beer,
narcolepsy.
cheese, and gravy, and we're like expected to stay awake for more than an hour at a time.
Well, fair. I mean, you do have to try and digest that. Anyway. So, what's your CMD, Wayko?
My CMD is this sweet. This is the album with Veteran of Psychic Wars. Far out. My CMD is 16.
16. You are grabbed.
Okay, so before anything else
falls
happens,
into
it's super relevant to note that if you're holding the charge on a touch spell, if you are touched or you touch, it's discharged. So the inflict critical wounds would immediately just into the thing. I really hope it's not undead, because then I've shot my mouth off.
You are pulled into the water down below. Roll your damage.
Cool.
Oh wait, you did.
Cool. Oh yeah. It was 23. You want me to roll it again?
No, that's fine. That's
Cool.
pretty good. That's average at least. So 23. I will put that on him.
It is healed to 23 points.
Yeah.
All right. In the water.
It's actually it's what's his name? It's fuck. What is it? The ghoul. The
It's
noble
Foxglove.
ghoul.
Foxglove.
Foxglove returns.
This is his pool
No.
of regeneration.
You are pulled into the water, and in the water, you are. Let's
so
get.
initiative be rolled.
Yes, it should. Let's get initiative.
Oh, come on. Just gets worse and worse. That was a natural 2.
That was
I
a
did not
natural
take
2.
it.
Woman, don't worry, darling. I'll join you in the natural 2s. Never mind, I lied. I rolled an 11. Which is exactly what I rolled last time, so my initiative doesn't even change. I'm not playing a fighter this time. I'm not gonna have that 24 initiative mod.
Yeah.
What could it be? What could it be? What could it be? What could it be?
A secret passage. Secret passage.
An Osluth.
Everybody's
no.
on there,
A
right?
Devil.
Who
No.
could it
An
be
Arachnoid.
now?
It should have been an Undine. Undine?
A Lemure. No. A
Undyne.
Ghoul. No. A White. No.
I'm a god.
All right. So you guys,
I can summon those.
everybody's in there, right?
You cannot.
Everybody's in there, right?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so.
So this is. That means it is Nahkräs's turn. What do you want to do about this?
So
is
Nahkräs is gonna cast Free Swim on his Warcat, which is freedom of movement, but it only works in the water.
That's
Okay.
very specific, and I'm assuming lower level.
Yeah, it's just a 3rd level spell. So we're gonna go in, and
So the cat can attack freely in the water, but you cannot.
I'm still like swimming. I guess I'm just kind of like riding the dolphin in this scenario. I would still suffer all the
Okay.
penalties and stuff. I guess
But
as
she
we
would
move
not.
in, I'm gonna draw the Impaler of Thorns, so I have a piercing weapon. From a 5-foot step, do I have line of effect to the thing?
A 5 foot.
Yeah.
The cat would.
Okay, so I work out with full attack. Gotta get Wayko back.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
You have to jump into the pool.
A 5-foot step.
Oh, I see what you're
Oh,
saying. You just
no.
drop into the pool. Okay.
You're moving more than that.
If you want to get right
Oh,
there, you're a 10-foot creature. You have to
Uh-huh.
10 foot into the pool.
But I can 5-foot step. It's not a 10-foot step. I have moved from here to here.
I see.
So that's.
You cannot move. You You can move there if you have the freedom of movement, I suppose. You have to stay at the surface of the water, but you still, Mama Cat has line of effect to the creature.
Works for me. So then we have real bad. That's a, well, it's not that bad. That's a 19 to hit.
Does not hit.
Yeah,
no, that does hit. That does hit.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Second attack is a 21 to hit. Third attack is a 32 to hit.
All of those hit.
Alrighty. So we will. One, I didn't get a chance to strong jaw. I've used my standard action, so it's arbitrary. So that's the bite. 23 damage for max damage even. Don't know if it has damage reduction. Nope, it doesn't. It probably does. 2d6 plus 10. The 2 claws are from 2 attacks for its DR, 19 damage, and then a natural 13 is not a natural 1. So that makes it a 34 over this thing's CMD.
Well, 34?
Yeah.
In the water? It's already grappled. So
Okay.
can you grapple a grappling creature?
Yeah, you can. If I
Then
wanted to
you
grapple
are-
Wayko, I could put a +2 on it and stuff.
You have it grappled in.
Alrighty. I'm gonna make a knowledge nature to identify before I pass a 21.
It
Probably not applicable,
is-
maybe.
It is appears to be an aquatic looking troll.
Oh god damn it. Hi, Enterling. This even looks like the room before you guys joined Lordly Caliber, where Joe jumped in a pool and just killed all those guards in the prison as they came around. Alright, that's what I got.
They should have just shot him with bows.
Alright.
Why would you do that?
Eh.
So that's your turn.
This...
Now it is Gideon's turn. Now to
Okay.
clarify the positioning, Wayko is down with the skag, but Mama is on the surface of the, not on the surface of the water, but she's only like 5 feet in the water.
Okay, how far
Okay.
away from it was me? Or, that was bad. How far away from it was, like, from me and I when I attacked it? Was it 10
How
feet away?
far is me?
When you were away,
Yeah, because it would move to an
Mama-
adjacent square, is what I'm saying. Like, was I
it's
adjacent
in
when I
an
attacked?
yes.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So it is out of my range as of right now, but Wayko is still near the surface, or is he way under the water as well?
Wayko's 15 feet down with the thing.
Okay.
So if it, is it 15 feet down, I'm still on the surface, right?
Okay.
You are 5 feet. It
Oh, okay,
is-
got it. So we're both underwater, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, you are 5
Okay.
feet in the water. Mama is 5 feet in the water, so her head is technically still above water.
Okay, so if she's 5 feet in the water and it's 15 feet away, then, well, yeah, that works. Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Okay. Gideon is going to use the spell Challenge Evil against it.
Do you need line of sight?
Actually, Adam, don't forget I said anything, because I grappled it, so it's at the 10-foot mark now, because it would move up into an adjacent square.
It is already adjacent to you. It's a large creature.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Fair enough. So Waco's at the 10-foot mark.
It does not. My spell description does not tell me, so I'm gonna have to look that up quickly.
All spells need line of effect, unless it's like a fireball. But water doesn't break line of effect if he can see it.
But
Yeah.
that's
So
the
if I
problem. There's scum on the top.
That's fair.
yeah, it doesn't clarify that I need to actually would need to have visual sight of it, I guess, but I guess I would.
You might need like a perception check to notice like
So
the
can I
frothing of
do
water.
Perception check on it then, or is it not going to be good enough?
You can do a perception check if you want.
Because if the scum blocks all light, how did it know Wayko was there?
Yeah,
It can smell my
You're
jazz.
it's a skag. You're not
I'm very
particularly
well
sure
acquainted.
it needs light.
no,
Scum is a
it needs,
different monster, similar.
It
But
needs
But-
to see through the
No,
scum. I'm
but-
very well
but
acquainted
but
with
with-
skags from Lord the Caliber.
Yeah.
It can't see through plain scum.
I was also
27%.
glowing and vibrating. You probably thought
Yeah,
the big purple sun was shining.
did you discharge your cause serious into it?
I did.
Cause serious injury. I like that so much better.
I heard him.
So I did nat 20, so I do have a 27 perception.
All right, you can see it. You can pick it out
Okay.
through the scum.
So I will do challenge evil.
Challenge
you need to roll
evil.
a will
What
save
is that?
for a DC 14. It's not great, but it's it's the only thing I can really do to try to get him to go after me.
That's fair. No, that's not bad. We were just talking about things that would have effects if they didn't target you. So there's one of them.
Natural 20s.
Okay. That's fair. That's all I got. That's all I can do in this.
Yeah.
So after that's done, then I guess Gideon's gonna walk around the because he's got nothing.
Okay.
Like there is literally nothing Gideon can do.
Are you? Yeah, I suppose you don't have a piercing weapon, do you?
He has a
I got
bow.
a dagger.
He's got a
I got a
dagger.
bow, but I can't hit it with a bow.
Yeah, don't get in the water. Not in that armor.
That's my point. Literally, there is nothing Gideon can do in this.
What you might do is you might spend your time, instead of worrying about the Scarag, you might like go through the doors and stuff and try to find those valves, because this encounter probably is just more taking time than it is.
So,
You're going to hold
so yeah,
your
Gideon
turn
will
with the door
1, 2,
open.
3, 4 over to this door.
Okay.
Okay, and I guess Mazus is holding his turn.
You don't have anything to deal with that guy without injuring everyone else that's around him.
That's the problem, yeah.
That's the problem with
Okay.
aquatic combat occurs.
Just a minute. Let me check something. All right. Okay, right there is where it'll be. This guy is going to roll to. He's going to let go of Wayko and roll to break the grapple with Mama.
Alrighty.
Well, he's going to.
Roll to be the one in control of the grapple and just drown me.
I
he's
mean, that
going
would be
to-
super impressive.
I'm not entirely sure, but I'm like 9.
I don't think he can because you have
Good
freedom
breathe.
of movement because you're in the water.
Right, but it doesn't give me the ability to breathe water.
It doesn't give you the ability
Yeah,
to
but-
breathe water, but he can't. He can't.
Yeah, you
reverse the
straight up
grapple.
can't be grappled if you have freedom of movement.
Yeah. That's why it beats all grapple builds.
But the thing is, it doesn't, because Free Swim specifically says the target doesn't gain any protections against grapple paralysis and magical effects such as solid fog, slow, or web.
Oh,
so
okay,
he
well,
can.
there you go.
It
He
specifically
can.
says it doesn't. Okay, so he
Yeah,
will
you can
attempt
check
to
it.
assume the grapple then.
Alrighty.
What's your? Oh, he will. He will. What's
don't know
your? Yeah, I do. CMD is
What's
less than 30. Less than 42,
30.
right?
42. I'm trying to see what I can respond with. I can buff it, but I don't know if I can buff it enough. Let me see. I can put it to 40.
No, you can't buff it enough then.
I don't know. I'm looking at my character sheet, Adam. Just wait a second.
Nah, we gotta know
He
now.
rolled an 18. He rolled an 18 and he adds 17.
Okay. Yeah, no, I can put it to 40, but that wouldn't be enough. Okay, you got it.
So he rolls an 18 and adds 17.
Yes.
That's 35.
35.
Oh, that doesn't even break
Yes.
my standing. My standing is 36.
Well, then he does not break your standing. That was my mistake. I was adding wrong. So you maintain the grapple, and he has wasted his turn. You may now go.
It's my
Oh,
turn.
it's gonna. I should think. 40. Ooh. Whew. That would have been a Zordy. That would have been a Zordy skag.
We could have just used Zort. Zort's real. We're not quite strong enough to handle Zort. Well, maybe. Old person.
No, we can handle Zort. The problem is he would just grapple 2 of us and maybe kill 1 or 2 of us before the rest of the party nuked him.
Yeah.
I don't know. He has good saves. So
I've seen
It would
you.
have nothing to do with saves. When I say nuke, I mean stab you up through your butthole.
he also has almost 200 hit points.
Ooh.
I mean, that wouldn't save you. It didn't save you in the tournament.
Well, that was because someone used a mighty slaying arrow that does 100 damage on a failed.
Well, so we also have a Gideon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we have a whole.
Who is completely ineffective right now.
Give me a couple turns. We'll get there. I'll get it out of the water. I'll try.
It's Magpie's turn.
Yeah, it's Magpie's turn. Okay, so can I stab at this thing whilst on like the edge, like if I'm standing here?
You can shoot at it if you got to make the well. You don't have to make the perception check because you're.
Yeah, because I can see in the dark, and I have a ridiculous perception. What I'm asking is, are they so they're deep enough in the water that they're not in melee range?
That's correct.
Okay. So what happens in my mind, whether or not the math adds up, is Magpie seeing Wayko grappled, he makes a panicked glance at Emyrelda and then at Wayko, and then he takes a step back and runs forward to dive into the water.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So
What a
he's gonna-
pro.
I don't even have to roll to make the acrobatics check to make, to move 10 feet. I would have to roll a -10 to fuck that up.
I hope you don't. I believe in you.
You look amazing.
I look amazing.
Amazing.
You're done.
Wow.
Shadows don't have to swim, right? It just moves.
No,
through the
they
water
don't.
with their speed.
They're incorporeal undead. Technically, they don't even have to be on the floor.
Nice.
Wayko catches
So,
a single glance up, and it's like Orinoco flow, and you're just like.
So as Magpie is arcing through the air into the water to do glorious battle with this skag, you know how your shadow might reflect upon the water as you dove into it. The shadow mimics the dive. I mean, we make a point of how good Magpie's perception is, but like, how often do you pay attention to your own shadow? Never. A Magpie's
I do
shadow
not, but that's
descends.
me.
I don't personally, and neither does Magpie, because your shadow can't hurt you unless you're a shadow dancer. And Magpie's, well, he's not dumb, but he ain't particularly smart either. His shadow descends beneath the surface tension of the water along with him, and those people with dark vision can probably see it traveling next to his body. And do I just make attack rolls?
Yep.
Is there anything special I need to do?
It's a piercing weapon, isn't it?
Yeah, so I do full damage.
Okay, then no, I don't believe so.
Okay. Okay. That'll be a 24 to hit the skag,
That will hit.
and a 19 against touch for the shadow.
That will touch.
Okay, and you're in grapple, so I do get sneak attack, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
These D4s are so difficult to get a hold of. Little triangles. They're not ergonomic. 4, 2, so 12 points of S-Stock damage and 11 points of sneak attack damage for 23 total points of damage. And 5 points of strength drain.
All right. Duly noted. All right. And that is you.
I make the DC for swimming in calm water, if that's of relevance to Alex.
Okay.
Well, no, I mean, it has the underwater combat adjustments
Oh, okay.
as well.
Water currents, the bends. The bends. Ooh, Jesus.
All right, Wayko, you have been released from the grapple.
Huzzah! Wayko will swim straight up and cast a sleep hex down at the creature. Let me see if we can knock it out and make your lives easier. You know?
Indeed.
So that'd be a 21 against its will, if it is indeed a creature of sleepiness. Like me.
Like
21.
Yes.
It does make it.
Oh! You guys are boned. Wayko swims up to the surface and is now bobbing with a soggy hat, and he has a little
soggier chicken.
Yeah, she's not.
Chicken is not.
She's not having it right now. That's my turn.
All right.
I'm gonna get a beer.
That sounds like a plan.
This particular creature
has a hero point. Oh, never mind. There's more.
Mazus sees this creature come up. This big, scully, spidery creature. Make me a will save.
It's called a scorpion, Adam.
No, the token is a scorpion.
No, it's not.
That's the construct. That's the thing we talked about in Around the Hearth. And
I figured. I'm being a dick.
Scorpion.
Scorpion.
I'm sorry the Golem Bane Scarab is underwater, guys. But it's a robot, so you can figure it out with your brains.
But this chittering scorpion-shaped monstrosity appears, and it seems to be made of a bunch of chitinous limbs and human skulls. Or at least humanoid skulls. You need to make me a will save.
I did.
14. You are frightened.
Throw the goblin, throw the goblin, throw the goblin.
Yep. There's no goblin to throw now. There's no... Tika's gone.
No.
Yeah, you can't kick her off the back of the wagon here.
So then with that being Mazus uses his held turn to act now.
So you are frightened for technically 1 round, and the thing slams the door.
We don't want any.
I hate Girl Scout cookies.
It's like how you introduced yourself to Colin in person. Colin showed up
that
in
was
St.
what
Louis.
I was gonna do.
That's how you introduced us to Colin.
Was he frightened? Oh, I need
It was
to
me.
flee. I need to flee.
You need to flee.
Yep.
But it's not your turn, I don't think.
Well, it is my turn.
Nope.
Because I'm holding my turn.
Because now he's got to use it to
It
go
is
pee
your
his
turn,
pants in the
so
corner.
you're using it now. Okay.
I don't know how. I mean, it's weird though because he closed the doors. It's like, well,
Line of effect.
You
You know
think
he's
would run
behind the door, though.
You would run 10 feet towards me,
yeah.
and then no longer.
Probably
You
run.
don't even run that far. You would.
No,
I don't think
I'll
you would run
run.
that far.
I'll run that far.
And just hug
Okay.
Gideon's leg and cry.
I'm just saying, because as soon as you hit the 20-foot mark, you are no longer afraid.
What?
Anybody within 20
has
feet of me.
aura.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely a thing.
And then I'll cast open on this door.
And find the other one.
That'll be a start.
Okay.
You need to move me in the initiative, by the way.
You moved the wrong
I did.
person.
You
You moved Gideon.
I moved Gideon. The wrong human.
You had a 50% chance and you botched it.
There you go.
Where did
And I
my
gotta go.
reveal thing go?
Gotta go below the big orc on a cat.
Big orc on a cat. Well, the crowd isn't that big.
Bork.
I'm gonna reload roll 20 because I don't know why, but it took away my revealing feature.
Yeah.
It took away GM privileges.
It
Gotcha.
kind of
You've been demoted. You're just a player now.
play is gonna play.
Hate is gonna
Filthy
hate.
Casual.
What'd you just call me?
Filthy casual player.
I'll fucking fight all of you. I'll fly to Sweden, poop on your doorstep, spend a lot of money, get stuck in customs. From what I'm hearing from Greg and Kane, getting home
It's
bad.
You'd spend more time in customs than you do in Sweden.
I would, yeah. No, I'd probably actually after that I'd take like a 2-month period of backpacking through Europe, and then I'll hang out in customs.
Sweet.
First, I need to get
Then
lost.
we'll hang out in customs for 2 months.
I'll just
Alright.
hire somebody to be my proxy in customs. Can I do that? Is that a thing?
I believe it's called illegal.
America! European don't understand my freedom.
I'm really good at that.
I believe that's illegal.
Because your freedom is exceptionally unfree. That's why we don't understand it.
Yeah.
Give me a call, Tommy.
Give him
Gideon,
alcohol.
more
What?
water. Oh, by the way, there's a scary mechadendrite thing behind that door.
Mechadendrite?
It
What
says
even
they
does
had
that mean?
mechadendrite.
I don't know what mechadendrite means. It sounds like a fantasy word.
It's
Sounds like a math word to
It's
me.
a 40k word, to be honest.
That's why.
There you go. Not surprised coming from Alex.
What can you do?
Yeah, fair.
You're a European, 40k.
I'll have you know that 40k transcends all borders.
Yeah.
I wish it would stay in Europe.
Wah!
I tried.
Ah! I hate that.
Now
it's
it's
such
Amy's
stupid
turn.
lore. We're
Yeah,
psychic
alright.
potatoes.
Can't
We are
stand
awesome
Alex and
psychic
Warhammer.
potatoes who love murder.
So
Amy's turn.
she's gonna go a 5. She's gonna see if because vertically speaking, Wayko just came to the surface. Magpie went down under the water. She's gonna see if she can see that troll thing.
Okay.
She
Make me a
figures it's
perception
got to be
check.
where all the people are, generally speaking, somewhere in that area. So the skills, and then the perception. Hopefully, I do well. I do
It's
not.
you, so yeah, there you go.
You look, and there's just too much murk and muck in the water, and there's too much
Trimming.
motion happening in the water. So, unfortunately, you are not able to see. What would you like to do?
If that is the case,
Emmy probably has some idea that Mazus opened that door slammed, and then he ran away. I feel like I need to
Yeah.
point that out.
she does.
We've already established in canon that both Magpie and Emyrelda have a low opinion of Mazus.
Yeah.
Who in the party doesn't? Show of hands.
Oh, Gideon.
Fair. Well, Gideon likes everybody
yeah,
so-
well, Gideon has to.
because he'll fall.
Wayko.
No, you don't have to like people.
His
Yeah, Gideon
shrewdness
doesn't
is
have to
valid.
like shit.
Paladin and Shaylin. We're all friends, except you, oh my pals.
No,
So
paladins don't have to be nice.
I
a good
suppose
idea.
Emmy will go 10 of 15 over here. And then she is going to hold action. Well, prepare an action to cast hold person on this creature under the water. Whatever grabbed Wayko before.
Okay.
Something not in the party under the water that comes up.
Okay.
And she'll look at Nahkräs and say,
Who's underwater?
I thought Nahkräs was on top of the war cat, and the war cat was underwater.
Is the cross
So
on the
Nahkräs-
surface?
That is accurate based upon the way you sit on the war cat.
Okay, fair enough. Is it like my whole body's up?
Because you have to be like
You're
up
in
in
the saddle.
your cat's shoulder blades, right?
He
So you
used
would
its
be
weight-
above the water. Maybe not completely above the water, but your head would definitely be above water.
I can breathe.
Yeah. So Emmy's gonna look at Nahkräs and go, get it up here, quick, quick.
Okay. And across will just kind of like look at you and just snarl and then look back down. And across sees Wayko as kind of a special little brother, and he's in trouble.
Oh,
So now
come
we,
on.
we have to say,
I was
I
gonna say,
don't
when you
care
say
if it's
That's nice.
he's like a little simmer.
So,
Well, that means I saw the damn thing in the door too. I thought it was like 3D maps are confusing.
you
Just
saw
pay
the door shut.
attention.
You didn't have line of sight to the creature.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Never mind.
Gideon, it's your turn.
It's not my turn yet. It's
It's-
actually
and dog.
Nahkräs's. You have to take me down one more.
Oh, I see. I fixed it wrong. So it is Nahkräs' turn at the moment. So what do you want to do, Nahkräs?
So we're gonna try to maintain that grapple because I have to do that first before I can do anything. I have a +5 because the grapple is successful. I have a +4 with outflank and blades above and below. So that's the wrong sheet. Like, why is my CMB +9? What am I doing? No, this is not the
Can
right
you-
build.
Does flanking work the same in the water?
It should, yeah.
I believe so.
So 38 Then we're 1, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 47 over the thing's CMD.
Yeah, that holds.
All right, I will move it to pinned. Nahkräs will full attack with the Impaler of Thorns.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. How do you pin something?
In a mechanical sense, it's as we're like, it has to swim. I just kind of like, I too am moonwalking this session, I suppose, and my Warcat just like front paws here, back paws like on its knees to prevent it from moving, and then like in the process of bringing throat down or neck down on throat.
Neck down on throat.
I'm tired.
No,
It was a long
I
day.
get it. I get it mechanically. I'm just trying to picture it in my head. Yeah.
It's just a matter of holding them still. All right, Impaler of Thorns coming in. It's a piercing weapon. I have a +4 as well, which means I might actually hit. 31 to hit.
That hits.
No, second attack's much worse. 12 to hit. It's got a lot of conditions on it, or a lot of debuffs on it, so maybe. But I seriously doubt it. It's a 12 ballpark. Probably not.
No.
All right, so as a swift action, Nahkräs will activate. I think I'll call my strength one aspect of the Gorthak, and he just hulks out as he drives the spear in for 10 points of damage.
Gorthak.
That's like my favorite orc animal. So sweet.
Doesn't the
Just not as-
Impaler of Thorns do like something weird to the rest of us?
I have to crit.
No, it's an activated ability.
Oh,
Isn't it?
Yeah,
You don't have to do it.
it's on a crit.
Gotcha.
I'm just stabbing in. All right, that is my turn. Well, is it possible for my Warcat to like pick her head up and get a breath of air as this is all going on? Probably no.
Well, she's using her mouth to hold, is she not?
Fair enough. Okay, never mind. That's turn then.
Okay. All right. So this means it's Gideon's turn.
Yep.
Actually, real quick, Adam, would a 12 hit hit? It's flat-footed -4.
Yes.
Okay, so that does hit with the pin condition. So, 10 more damage.
Okay.
Only if she's breathing through her mouth.
Quiet you.
All right.
Like regardless, like water coming down your throat.
You're not wrong.
Yes, that's what the whole your whole glottal gland, like that thing in your throat that stops you from breathing in water is for.
Yeah, you can bite underwater and not, swallow the water. As long as you don't try to swallow it.
That's how I eat marinara sauce without choking to death.
You just fill it.
Do you just eat raw marinara sauce? Is that a thing you do, Kane?
I prefer
Yeah,
bolognese.
You never just eaten an entire bowl of marinara sauce? You just tip it back like it's soup?
No,
You don't
no,
want
I
to gargle
haven't.
it.
No.
I work around that stuff every day. You know I
Alright,
can't detect sarcasm.
All aboard the Lazy Ranch River.
Gideon's gonna
You
have
can
to
detect
hold his
sarcasm, you're just not trying.
No, fuck off.
because Mazus has got light cast, correct?
Yes. That's what I
That's
was
his
told.
only light source as of right now because the
Forever
light source is
liking
here.
people.
So I don't have a light source as of right now. So I'm holding my turn. I can't move into the room or I won't see anything.
Okay.
Does your
It's
magic
this
weapon
thing's
not
turn.
My flaming
It is-
portion of it does not exist right now because it would
okay.
have only lasted like 9 minutes. I think it is.
I'll be your light.
I'll be your light in the darkness.
Your cup will never empty, for I shall be your wine.
Your cup will never empty.
Thanks, Jesus.
I will be your wine.
That was a movie quote.
That's
Movie quote.
I don't know.
corpse bride.
Thanks,
Thank
corpse
you.
guy. That's like Jesus.
Thanks,
That's
Tim
Jesus
Burton.
Christ.
Tim Burton is basically Jesus,
We
right?
all ran up the remains of the day.
All right.
Wow.
So,
What a fun bunch to go.
he's pinned. He really can't do anything except try to escape the pin because he can't use natural weapons or any other weapons effectively enough to do anything. He does not break the grapple, and it is Magpie's turn.
It is Magpie's turn. I don't know if it's a thing in America to religiously observe certain Tim Burton movies during certain times of the year.
Not for me, dude. I'm not into that. There's probably a lot of people that watch A Nightmare Before Christmas on Halloween and also Christmas.
And Christmas every year. You gotta watch that Nightmare Before Christmas. You
No,
got it.
dude, I'm not into that stuff in the slightest.
Don't.
Real weird and real bad.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Get out.
Shots
Dude, you
fired.
played-
Well, I mean, your opinion is objectively inferior, but
You guys
whatever.
don't push heavy metal every Passover?
Heavy metal every Passover.
What even is Passover?
All right.
Next
off topic.
round.
All right,
Yeah.
so Tommy's ignorance aside.
Shut up.
That'll be a. I'm gonna spend my move action to stealth again, and that'll be a 38.
Okay.
And I will spend my standard to stab, and my stab will be a 29 to hit in the water. Oh, I have to make
That'll
a
hit.
swing check.
Oh, thank you, Alex, for teaching me
swing
about
check is a
holidays.
modified 20, and I believe that passes the DC of like 10.
All right.
So I do not take the minus 2.5 damage. This is full attack and full damage. For 4, 1, 5, 11 plus 6, 11, 22 points of damage. I picture Magpie has got the, like, when he moves into strike, he's got the back of his neck braced up sort of into the armpit of this skag as he draws his sword all the way out and plunges it back into the rib cage of the skag.
Nice.
Nice. And he does take all that damage.
The shadow has a 19 versus touch
That will hit.
for 3 more points of strength drain. Or damage. It doesn't matter because
Alright.
this is a one-off critter.
So 3 more. So yeah, total minus 8. Oops, that's wrong. There we go. It's total minus 8. All right, Wayko. What does your soggy booty want to do?
Yeah, so has anyone? We've gotten some pretty good hits on him by the merit of the cat and the bird, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't fuck around anymore.
Nope.
Is there any point you figure in misfortuning him at this point?
Nah, it's just gonna come to a throat slicer and I've correctly identified a troll, so I'll just
Yeah.
jam an acid flask in somewhere. Suddenly, I'm real glad that didn't work out in Fort Granite, and I have all these acid flasks.
There was something terrifying in another room, but did we just immediately close that door?
I don't think.
It.
I think
we
we
closed the door.
Oh, that was polite of it. Okay, I guess
Leave us alone!
I guess I'll pop out and 2. Okay, so wait, how much is that actually to get out of that water? Is that extra? 1, 2?
You have to pull up out of the water, so it's just 1 extra movement.
I'm a
Okay.
swim check anyway.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'll go here. 5. And I guess I'll misfortunate anyway. Or I'll try to slumber it again. I have a cursed hex.
All right, make me a perception check now that you're out of the water to be able to see it.
That was 8. 19 perception.
You can think you got a bead on it.
Okay. Well, at the risk of throwing it blindly anywhere, I guess I'll try to do a sleep hex again.
Okay.
Well, you could have just
Cursed
done it as you
hex.
were in the water. It can't attack you. It's pinned.
Yeah, but I've already
Doesn't
gotten out. This is what indecision buys me sometimes when I'm doing these hacks.
And it does not make the save,
All right.
so it goes limp in Mama's arms.
Aww. Now I don't want to kill it. That's how you actually beat me.
Tuck
You
it
give me
in
the feels.
and
Damn
move
it,
on.
Adam. Just kidding. I'm a kid.
That's how you do it, little sleepy baby troll. Can't bite it in half
Good night,
now.
gorilla, and we'll go and loot the rest.
I mean, I don't think I've coup de grace anything yet. It's mostly been Nahkräs. So if you want to let go of him and go murder something else, I'll coup de grace. I know
You
how
could
to.
have grabbed one of those creepy War Razor guys in the in the sawmill. Yeah.
No, you are correct. I know how I will describe this though. It's up
My
to you.
turn.
It's totally up to you.
It's up to me. That's so much.
Mazus' turn. All right, Mazus.
Shedding
I'm
light.
walking. Yes, indeed. And let me see. Good distance. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So right about there. All right. You come in here, and it's a narrow chamber that is pretty much empty, save for that 10 foot wide, 14-ish or 15-ish meters. 10 foot wide, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 foot pool. It doesn't seem to be as overgrown with the film in here, but still there.
And this is also
And-
stagnant, but not filthy.
It's stagnant, but not filthy, but it does seem to have motion in it, not as heavy as what's in the other room.
Oops, baby Scrag. It was a mom. Now we're terrible.
28.
Nah, that just means we have
Well,
re-experienced form of
fishy, or-
gags.
So you look it over, and there's in the bottom of the pool, there seems to be a little secret door, and it leads to what you would guess is an underwater channel that may lead, but judging by the angle, back towards the center chamber.
Maybe through these white square line things.
Right?
Maybe.
We figured it out. Yes.
I mean, my meta question is, why is the middle pool all moldy, but these side pools aren't?
Because
Are
there's a
we
Scrag in it.
Habitat?
It's a wildlife habitat. It's a zoo.
Then all of the
What?
pools should be mossy. I live in zoo country. Everything
We live in Zooland.
is covered in moss.
If you live in Zooland, does that mean you guys are Zoolanders?
I
shut
wish.
up.
I'm much better with computers and much less handsome than.
What is
Zilla.
this? A city for ants?
I'll
no,
make
it's
an
Alberta.
engineering. I want to kind of figure out what this entire like chambers, like what they do for the whole thing, for the dam. So that's basically what I'm doing. I'm waving to Gideon.
Gideon.
There's an underwater tunnel.
Okay.
No,
You
like
look in there,
here, maybe.
and okay, use the rest of your move to get over there.
Yeah.
You think that this might be like a crude measurement, not necessarily crude, but just like an indicator for the height of the pool, the height of the water outside, because the pool water seems to be going over the edges and almost cresting and touching and pushing against those edges in a way that is indicative of what's happening outside with the water level up there.
So I'm
So
basically
there
looking for-
there would be chambers that lead out into Storval Deep, but there's also, just so they can get the measurement, but the one you saw probably leads into the center.
the search
Do you want me
for-
to go further down, see if there's something there?
There should be some sort of control for the dam.
Okay, so
Hopefully.
after Mazus takes his turn, Gideon will jump in there.
Very calm conversation for like all the thrashing water that must be occurring in the room.
Yeah.
Shut up,
grant me the
you.
serenity to
He's trying to say
to
just as calm
change
and
the
serene
things
as
I
he can.
can.
So he doesn't remember the Death Scorpion that's just right over here.
I'm trying to repress that memory.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, he's gonna move there. Double move to go
That always
there.
blows my mind when I see that. Oh, that's so cool.
Which
Okey-dokey.
That when you move in Roll20 by setting separate actions and the line goes and your token goes.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
still
yeah.
don't know how to do that.
Yeah, right. It's so cool.
you hold the token, and then you hit space, and then when you hover over the space you want to move to, you press space again.
Basically, when you press space, you put an action.
Yeah. So yeah, he'll move there. What is there anything down here?
Doors. There's those heavy
Doors?
doors.
Okay.
How do I make it go? Shift. Go.
Oh, you made it move.
I think it's Amy's turn.
All right, enough shadow dancing.
How do I make it go, Kane? My pattern's set up, but it won't let me. Oh, wait, never mind. I have to reset it, I guess.
So
This is
that's what
hard.
you see, Gideon. You move twice, and you see that stone doors, and there you go.
Okay.
Emmy?
So-
That was good.
Emmy's gonna try to make another perception check. That's all right.
Okay.
17.
Yeah,
What are you
you
looking
can
for?
kind of see in there, close enough to, good enough to see the creature probably. It is currently asleep.
It is currently asleep. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Seeing as it's asleep, She figures it's gonna be dead soon enough. So she's gonna cast open at these double doors down here.
Okay. Let me see.
We are
look.
a well-oiled machine.
40 more scrags. I feel like I've secretly been preparing for this moment since I started GMing for Enderling, because I have to figure out how to like shut off his regeneration in the water.
You don't have to shut off his regeneration in the water. You stuck us in a desert for 3 weeks.
Yeah, you damn right, longer than 3 weeks. Almost.
Well,
a
you could have
year.
just murdered Enderling there.
Yeah. Oh well.
There you go. The door's open. Light from Gideon's torch streams in.
What do I see down there?
You don't see anything. You don't have dark vision, do you?
I have low light, and you said Gideon's
Okay.
torch was streaming in there.
Been right here.
Let's see. So if you have low light, you would see you see part of a narrow chamber. It seems to go off. There seems to be more of it in either direction, but you see a narrow chamber right now from where you are.
All right. I suppose she will step here, 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 and end turn.
Okay. Across.
Yep. All right. So I've correctly identified a scrag, right?
Yep.
Okay, before I start metagaming really hard. So here's the coup de grace. It does 40 damage, and then it's a DC 50 or it dies, but it doesn't die because it's in the water. And then I'm assuming it's knocked out.
It is unconscious already. Yes,
Okay.
it is unconscious.
I don't want to make 2 pieces. That makes this encounter worse in a couple months. I just want to like do a lot of pain to it, and then I'm going to pick up the object that I've made, and I have freedom of movement, so I'm just gonna like walk up, and I would like to deposit it.
You don't have freedom of movement. Mom has
Just
freedom of
far
movement.
enough away.
And I'm on Mom's back.
Yes, you are on Mom's back.
Oh, semantics, you. I'm gonna deposit it in. I'd like to put the scrag in this square over here. In this way, Magpie
Just
can
leave
get
it.
but it'll regenerate in the water.
It Skags are not.
Their regeneration
I mean,
is done
yes,
by
but
acid
it,
or fire,
like-
but its regeneration is only valid in the water. So I'm bringing it out of the water so as to not use an acid flask, because I've seen trolls. I'm assuming there's a bunch more. Now somebody else can coup de grace it and make it dead.
Super dead.
The cross is
Fine.
going
It did not pass the force save anyway.
Well, I couldn't have killed it though, is the thing, because it was underwater at the time, so its regeneration was still on.
Yeah, it would have come back from the dead. As
Everybody
much as I
shows-
liked my idea of the coup de grace.
You can still coup de grace it. I'm leaving it here for you, literally right after me.
Save the troll fort and make it your base until you found the double-headed flail, one of fire and one of acid. Bitchin' flail. Gave it to Jahara. Both.
The bitchin' flail.
Necros is just going to draw his bow and hold a standard action to shoot anything he sees, and then that's all.
Anything you see?
Anything he sees?
Just shut up, you know what I mean. Oh, so many things! And I just like divide by zero and just dead everywhere.
Well, I mean, you divide by 0 and you return an error.
Yeah, that's my life, a giant error. Isn't that right?
Well,
Killers?
it's fix
Isn't that
it.
right?
Fix it then.
I'm doing my best. That's why you edit my videos, so I can
Figure it out.
I'm
That's-
doing
yeah,
that.
That's why I'm helping you, because we're friends, and I want you
You
to do
are.
well.
I love you very much. I didn't say that
You want to
before
do
you left,
anything?
and I was very worried you'd die in a plane crash.
I mean, statistically, it was more likely considering how many goddamn planes I had to take to get home.
Magpie's underwater, turtling just poking out of the water, just hollering. Back and forth.
Okay, I guess it doesn't work as well as I cinematically as I would have liked to do it in the water because of how, you know, the pseudo 0G effect of being in water.
Water's never fancy.
You could probably do an acrobatics check to pull off something similar.
Well, because what I wanted to do when he was in the water, and I'm gonna swim to the edge here, then get up on this troll. So I guess I'll do a similar thing. Get up on that
Get
troll.
up on that troll! Stab that shit in the eyeball!
I don't add my sneak attack damage to coup de grace, do I?
Yes, you do.
I
Can't
do.
do a coup de grace. This is a full round action.
Those slices are real good. Then I'm just gonna stab him in his butt. Just gonna put so much damage on it that it can never regenerate. Well, you can do enough strength damage, that'll still kill it.
That's also true. But, well, I mean, if he's asleep and he's effectively an unattended object, do I still auto crit?
Yes.
Yeah. Because he's just like mega unconscious.
So I will roll all of that damage. But how I had envisioned it in the water is he would have positioned to straddle his chest and place his hand atop the blade of the S-stock like a pool cue and slide it underneath his... I don't know the exact word for it. Maybe one of the medical boys can do it for me. Like the soft area underneath the mouth, up through his mouth, through his soft palate, and into the base of his brain.
The glottal area.
Sorry?
The gizzard.
Glottal.
The glottal. Slide it through his glottis.
The hoobastang.
Slide it through a crappy band from the 2000s.
I mean, you're right. That was a crappy band. I'm glad
the band that the singer like raped a bunch of kids. No, that was Lost Prophets. That guy was messed up.
Yeah, well, I don't... Yeah, he was a pedophile.
Yeah, he's a lot of real bad stuff going on there. Poo-poo Lost Prophets. Isn't that right, Mr. Achilles? Lost Prophets is real bad. Lost Prophets was real bad.
Which is a shame, because I like that band.
Your claws in my armpit. Hello, buddy. I'm getting groomed on camera.
13,
Wow.
26.
My buddy.
11, 13 for 49 and 49 and math. I can't do a basic ×2 right now. My brain is exploding.
Alright, we gotta switch to 5e. Kane can't keep up, guys.
I can't keep up. I can't do math anymore. Oh no, I've had an aneurysm.
I shouldn't do that while I'm holding a cat. That was a bad idea.
39 points of damage and 12 points of strength drain.
39 total points of damage.
Yes.
12 points of strength drain.
I'm gonna kill someone with this damn shadow one way or another. It's gonna happen.
One way.
Effectively at a minus 20 strength. So.
Something like that.
You just have to touch Emmy.
Basically.
You gotta do it twice. She's got 7 strength.
No, she's got 5 strength.
She has 5.
Yes, she does.
That's why he wears a shondom.
Shondom? I hardly know him.
My shadow condom, yes.
No. Ah! Even worse, I made a sex pun and it was actually relevant.
Ba-dum-cha.
So it would have to make a... It already failed the fort save for the coup de grace against it before, so there's that. Don't think there's any need to shoelace. I think we would go and let everybody get a chance to wail. And Alex doesn't need to head out, so we are going to say that you guys effectively deal with this skag. How about that?
All right. Can we say that I did my cool cue into the brainstem thing?
And I Jurassic Park it. It's a medium creature. I can do that. Well, my large creature.
No,
I stab it and you bite it in half while I'm like, wow, I'm still sitting on it.
I would like to, before I know people are trying to leave, but I would really quickly, I'd like to make a perception check to notice the shadow.
I love it, Tommy just fucking get off me, cat.
I got shit to do. It's time for Pathfinder at 26 from Nahkräs, his war cat, his sentient war cat. Didn't see that coming, but it's relevant. Has a 22. Do I notice his shadow moving?
No, it seems to move with him.
All right, fair enough. One day I'll get, one day you'll just roll stealth real bad and I'll see it.
And there we go. All right, so we're going to call it here. We're going to call it here. We're going to call it here.
So that Alex can go to whatever.
I wanted to mess with that mechadendrite that will close the door.
Yeah.
Soon.
Stuff will happen, I'm sure. Everybody will have a chance to see.
Yeah, we're gonna get into some more stuff. Don't worry, there's gonna be more chances for me and Colin to pretend to be married. It's gonna happen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when will you stop pretending, though?
Yeah, come on, man.
I mean, it's legal in this country.
Are there any castles in Canada? You'll need that first. That's what I hear.
You want to come up here and
You need 2 towers.
Kate can appreciate you're in my
Brett
marriage.
will need 2 towers.
It'll be
Cuddle in my
super gay.
castle.
The Tower of Chicago
Oh.
and Edmonton.
We can go to the CN
Tower.
Tower and get married.
CN Tower, doesn't it spin? It'll make you vomit.
Blah.
We can stand on the
Alright.
glass floor
Spins very slowly.
very slow.
Thank you, travelers, for coming to the end of Planar Crossroads. We hope you enjoyed this session of Rise of the Runelords, and we hope that you return next time. As always, have a great day. God bless and enjoy. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.